the box to leave them faceless. It almost makes it strange for me to break them bones, but now I break so many that it's basic. They told me have mercy, I hit them with a flurry. Show them the dark side, then give them hell's fury. Now show me somebody on the planet that handle that, and I'll show you a body that's open just like a saddleback. Candle wax, that's how I melt them down. My aim flawless, I never mess around. Move at perfection's pace, taking out these clowns. In other words, you against me, then you going down. I said I kill them all, I could kill them all. I got more bodies than the morgue. Now who next to fall? Who next to find out what it's like for them to hit the wall? So hard that when I'm done, ain't nothing left at all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. From the best, I'm a mess. I body anything that take a breath. On my left is a pile of bodies bigger than myself, and on my right is 100 scared souls scream at help, and they scattered trying to get away, but they gon' meet their end of the day, cause they no way they ever had a chance to contend with me. Cause see, I kill them all, I could kill them all. It's either me or them, and my blood ain't about to spill it all. Cause I'm the hunter, not the hunted. And for an enemy, I guarantee that they don't want me. It's something just a little different by how I run this. Maybe it's the way I tell my enemies to lunch meat, or maybe it's the way I smash everything in front of me. They don't want it, I do it so easy, it's funny, G. I turn a vet into a wannabe and do it to the death. I put them in their final scene. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. I can see the fear in their faces, and here when I come out of the box to leave them faceless. It almost makes it strange for me to break them bones, but now I break so many that it's basic. They told me have mercy, I hit them with a flurry. Show them the dark side, then give them hell's fury. Now show me somebody on the planet that handle that, and I'll show you a body that's open just like a saddleback. Candle wax, that's how I melt them down. My aim flawless, I never mess around. Move at perfection's pace, taking out these clowns. In other words, you against me, then you going down. I said I kill them all, I could kill them all. I got more bodies than the morgue. Now who next to fall? Who next to find out what it's like for them to hit the wall? So hard that when I'm done, ain't nothing left at all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could kill them all, I could kill them all. From the best, I'm a mess. I body anything that take a breath. On my left is a pile of bodies bigger than myself and I'm alright. It's like 100 scared souls scream at hell, and they scattered trying to get away, but they gon' meet they in the day, cause ain't no way they ever had a chance to contend with me. Cause see, I kill them all, I could still kill them all. It's either me or them, and my blood ain't about to spill it all. Cause I'm the hunter, not the hunted. And for an enemy, I guarantee that they don't want me. It's something just a little different by how I run this. Maybe it's the way I turn my enemies to lunch meat, or maybe it's the way I smash everything in front of me. They don't want it, I do it so easy, it's funny, G. I turn a vet into a wannabe and do it to the death. I put them in their final scene. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. I can see the fear in their faces, and here when I come out of the box and leave them faceless, it almost makes it strange for me to break them bones, but now I break so many that it's basic. They told me have mercy, I hit them with a flurry, show them the dark side, then give them hell's fury. Now show me somebody on the planet that handle that, and I'll show you a body that's open just like a sandalbag. Candle wags, that's how I melt them down. My aim flawless, I never mess around. Move at perfection's pace, taking out these clowns. In other words, you against me, then you going down. I said I kill them all, I could kill them all. I got more bodies than the morgue, now who next to fall? Who next to find out what it's like for them to hit the wall? So hard that when I'm done, ain't nothing left at all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. From the best, I'm a mess. I body anything that take a breath. On my left is a polyp body bigger than myself, and on my right is like 100 scared souls scream at hell, and they scattered trying to get away, but they gon' meet they in the day, cause ain't no way they ever had a chance to contend with me. Cause see, I kill them all, I could still kill them all. It's either me or them, and my blood ain't about to spill it all. Cause I'm the hunter, not the hunted. And for an enemy, I guarantee that they don't want me. It's something just a little different by how I run this. Maybe it's the way I turn my enemies to lunch meat, or maybe it's the way I smash everything in front of me. They don't want it, I do it so easy, it's funny, G. I turn a vet into a wannabe and do it to the death. I put them in their final scene. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get to kill them all, I get to kill them all. I can see the fear in their faces, and here when I come out of the box and leave them faceless, it almost makes it strange for me to break them bones, but now I break so many that it's basic. They told me have mercy, I hit them with a flurry, show them the dark side, then give them hell's fury. Now show me somebody on the planet that handle that, and I'll show you a body that's open just like a sandalbag. Candle wags, that's how I melt them down. My aim flawless, I never mess around. Move at perfection's pace, taking out these clowns and other.
Fuck Argentina.
Well, I said don't say anything
said don't
bad.
say anything
Yeah,
I said nothing bad.
I hope it's
yeah,
straight.
I said nothing bad. Hello.
That is love.
Somehow we made it.
That's not a love.
That's true.
Oh man.
I mean, last time I came, they didn't even have badges.
I think there was some dialogue in the background. Don't worry about that. Kind of hard to hear, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. That was fixed. That was fixed. Is that the point? No, that's not. That was not the bit. Don't worry. Can you hear us now? That should be the bit now. Yeah. Can you hear us okay now? Do I need to be louder? Just a tad louder, right? Just a tad. Look at that.
Okay, there we go.
Give me the good number. Okay, it's better. Get better bits, please.
We had some
I don't think
banger bits.
We had some pretty good bits. We had some
You'll
pretty
never
good
hear
bits,
them
but you'll
unless
never
you
unless you
subscribe
subscribe to the
Executioner Patreon
Thank
for
you.
$5 a
Thank you,
month.
Nezu. Thank you, Nezu.
You get behind the scenes pre-podcast audio.
Yeah, where we talk about very legal stuff. Anyway, now let's do this. Let's start the introductions. Here I am with my little comfy garb. Honestly, this is like I think I'm gonna steal this look for my next villain costume, bro. Cause this is comfy as fuck. I am judge, jury, and executioner. You should know me, because you're here. But if you don't, here I am. Then to my left over here is Marcus Avast. Marcus?
Hello, hello, and hello again to each and every one of you. I'm Marcus Avast. I was streaming until somewhat recently, but I'm on a hiatus as I currently reorganize how I put out my content. Moving on, we have the Tam Arrow Kun.
Hello. It is I, Dream Demon artist, Tamaro Kun. You may know me for some of my illustrations. But, yeah, I like to draw a game occasionally, stream very rarely. Enough about me, though. We have a very cool and important person next to me.
Yeah, fucking reaching out with that.
Yeah, Nezu.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Go ahead, Nezu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Nezu.
Nezu.
I see where he's gonna. Okay, alright. I am Voyager Nezu. Currently, I am out on a mission to find milk and a pack of cigarettes. I will be back with you all soon, but I like fighting games and stuff. You might have seen me on other people's streams, and I just like to hang out and vibe with people. That's what I'm doing here.
Besides Kala and I guess now Tammy, I think that and I guess me, this is like the people that don't stream podcasts anymore.
True.
So true. But we'll have
lazy.
someone that will help us out with that real soon. Thanks for that.
Oh, look,
We'll have
I'm
an actual streamer, come on.
Well, we're also like missing. Didn't we skip over a guy?
We skipped the guy. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like 2 guys.
Who?
2 guys better than fries. Yeah.
There's a guy next to me with 4 legs and 2 arms and
Yeah. He's reaching out for someone.
Oh, yeah.
The snail's taking a while to arrive, so don't worry about that.
Stroking the back.
We
of
do.
Tamara's
That is a good point by Dearbot in the chat. One of them is basically a baby, and I'd like to add on to that. Another one is an old man who
Whoa.
apparently forgot that he would be going into a podcast right after his stream and needed to grab food. Unfortunately, senility has no cure.
well, but that's why the podcast is called Every Man in Their 20s Has a Podcast, featuring men not in their 20s.
Yeah. The men in not their
Episode
20s, which
4, a new
will
coat.
not be. Yeah, a new coat.
Yeah.
That is the new
we
coat.
don't we don't know who's not in their 20s here,
Yeah.
but
It's an imposter among us.
yeah, who?
You can
Who-
tell.
who-
You
who-
can
Gotta
tell
take
that.
something from us.
Yeah, pick the zoomer out of us. Go ahead.
You will
Get a
never
prize.
get it right.
You're welcome to try.
My money's on Mr.
They don't know
Marcus.
I'm 14.
Okay, well, you're
Would they know?
You're well outside the
They
not
don't
in their
know,
20s.
actually,
You're not a
fine.
man yet.
Do they know? I don't think they know.
Do they know? Do they know what Calaveras is cooking?
I don't know. I don't know what color.
What was in the pot?
What is Calavera cooking?
I don't know. We're gonna have to check in on him later. But right now he's a snail, so it's gonna take a while. They know what he was cooking in his mind. I don't think so. Also, we got another person that will introduce themselves later. Right now, they're busy.
Lovely person.
Yeah, love person. Person podcast. Herdy? Look,
Hi.
there's a Sims right now. Yo, what was
Oh my
that
God.
D20? You see that? Like,
Yeah, I saw
what was
that.
That's the
Nice.
gacha D20. That was the
Yeah, that's
gacha
awesome.
D20.
Pretty cool.
You pay like $10 and they roll you a fucking prize.
Ooh.
All
It's
the
not-
prizes were actually pretty good too.
It's awesome how you know about this convention that you totally didn't go to. That's awesome, bro.
That's so cool.
Oh, was that the shtick we were
Amazing.
going for?
I don't know. You decide. I don't give a fuck.
This is
It's
found
up to
footage.
you how much you know.
This is found footage. Yeah. This is
Yeah, so we're a little way to Halloween, but in the spirit of things, we found
Yeah,
some
everyone's
footage
dressed up as
outside of-
This
pumpkins
is
in this, as you can
terrifying.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrifying, honestly.
Imagine
Look
the
how many
smell.
people are just. There's later footage of this where it's like fucking. Everyone's like just crunched up together, and it sucks.
It
Like
was
half
awful,
of them
I
aren't even
imagine.
wearing masks.
But yeah, Cordelius, you want to take it?
Take what?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, yeah.
I love that I have echo.
I invited this kid.
I invited this
Well,
kid.
I'm Herd Cordelius, your local horse, lover of horses, cameras, occasionally draws,
Mhm.
and other things.
Yeah.
Some
Other
say I used to
things.
stream once.
What is other
Once
thing?
upon a zooming.
It's the
Your
horse
mom.
lover.
Ooh, get his ass.
Just kidding, she's not a horse.
He is a white woman, yes.
So, I see. So, like, it's like half and half. One's a horse, the other one wasn't.
Yeah, naturally.
I mean, listen, I don't know how this works. Maybe you're like a third generation centaur.
What
No,
if
no. Look,
what
my father was a lonely, farmer.
what if two horses, right? They
My mother, of
like
course. Father.
Wait, I didn't know you were Welsh.
Oh,
and that's
Or we're
got-
going with Argentina today. My bad.
It
Sorry.
was- today is Argy. Today we
The sheep joke works either way.
Yeah, it works either way, but what if you turn axe into glue? Why me? There's a perfectly
yeah,
good
there's a
horse
horse
right
right
there.
there.
Good voice.
No.
There's
a
a
horse over
perfectly
here.
good horse right there. Why do you want my glue?
No.
That's for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon. If you want my glue,
Wait
then
a
you go to
second.
the Patreon/OnlyFans.
I don't think I want your glue.
I got plenty of glue to give.
I don't
No,
like
no.
this, Kala.
This, can I come back, please?
Give that for later. please.
Please.
We had no bits planned. They burnt them all in the
I
pre-show.
thought that horse was a bunny.
Well, I mean, like,
Well, he does.
Oh yeah.
well, you can't see his lower half, but he's
Yeah.
definitely
Doesn't
a
look
horse.
like
He's a horse. Even though you
Wait,
couldn't
what?
tell from the bottom half. Yeah. Kind of disappointing.
Well, no, they can't see the bottom half. This is the thing.
Do you want me to show the horse cock on stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't my stream.
That's for the Patreon.
You might need to zoom in a little bit though on it.
Oh, yeah,
What
that's
is
right.
this bit?
You,
What
you-
is this bit?
No,
In
no,
this
no,
stream,
I remember. I
Every
remember.
fucking stream, at the start of it, you always make a joke about your cock being small. What's up?
Listen, it's small, but it's big for humans.
It's
No, 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 no,
small
no.
for it's small.
No,
yeah,
for
it's-
no,
no,
he
you
just
have-
said. He just said that he would need like a fucking. Never mind. Calavera.
Oh no. I just said you gotta zoom in a bit.
Look, Axe,
If-
what episode are we
Oh my
on?
god.
A new cope, and this is
A new
Scope.
cope.
This is
Why do you
cope.
think he's
My
coping?
name. My name is Javier.
A thing.
Enter.
My friends call me Calavera. Hopefully you can do the same. We have friends here.
This is threatening.
Well, we got about half of that, I think.
My
Yeah. You know
god.
what? You know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
My
We're
name is
starting.
Javier.
Ow!
Oh my god.
I can't even hear you.
Oh my god. Please
I
no.
We can't hear you.
Shut the fuck up.
Can't hear you.
Someone kill him now.
Can't
You
hear
are
you.
artist, rigger, gamer, singer, and right now, you know what I'm? You know what I'm not? An audio engineer.
That's
Sadly.
true. That's
Yeah, we
true.
can
Shut
tell.
up! Oh my
That's true.
god.
You can
That's
fucking
true.
tell.
Yeah, I like that the
no.
guitar comes out of your mouth when you're talking.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, but here we are, episode 4, a new cope. We will have a special guest later on, but right now it's the 6 of us.
Mhm.
But anyway,
This guy actually knows how to do audio stuff.
do I?
The special guest.
Oh, yes, that's true.
He
Maybe-
knows how to
maybe
use
he
audio
would've
correctly.
saved
Maybe
us.
you should. Maybe you should ask him. Yeah.
This is the cock reveal episode, right? Anyway,
That's
into
every
the first topic. That's the Patreon exclusive episode.
So much exclusive content.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta, you know, I man's gotta make a living, man. Anyway, into the first topic of the day. A topic that was perhaps mid on its own, but now it's extra mid. Halloween was kind of mid.
You know,
Uh,
I guess you gotta get your milk cock.
Huh?
Your cocked milk, one way or another, right?
What?
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 Huh?
What are you talking about?
Explain, please. What does that mean?
I don't want to. My fucking joke fell flat.
Yeah, it did. So explain it
It
now.
happens, you know.
Look, if you put your fucking the fucking cock in Patreon, right? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you're milking it.
You know what?
Oh.
It's still fine. It's still fine. It's pretty good. That's all right.
Because it's not gonna happen any other way, so might as well.
Mhm.
That's fair.
That's true. And just like Halloween, that bit was mid. So, let's talk about this.
Too highbrow for you.
Yeah, it's too smart. Halloween. We're talking about this. Let me give an intro to this, right? We were like thinking, what's gonna be the main topic? Nothing happens. Who fucking cares about Elon Musk buying Twitter? Who fucking cares about fucking Mark Zuckerberg fucking dying on the streets? We gotta find something relatable, right?
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, he's dying on the street right now, bro. You didn't hear?
Ah, okay.
He's like,
Okay.
Markiplier has an OnlyFans.
Oh, it's because of the metaverse shit. You mean?
oh yeah, he didn't. Anyway, so we were like, oh, you know, Halloween was the other day, right? This Batman is awesome, by the way. Look at him. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
But-
Batman's so awesome.
But
It's so blue.
Halloween, right? It didn't go. What the fuck? People dropped the ball. Like nothing happened.
It
Yeah,
came and
nothing
went.
fucking
Yeah.
Kind of came and went. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what's up?
I literally slept through it.
I mean, it was nice, right? But
Was it?
Was
I-
it?
I
fucking
mean, I
happened.
don't-
It was
Yeah.
a nice
Did
day.
anything happen?
It was a
No.
Sunday, wasn't it? No, it was a Monday.
It literally.
Monday.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
put it this way.
It
The
was because
only
it wasn't
thing,
Monday. Yeah.
whenever there's like holidays and shit like that, I filled my candy. I was giving out with fentanyl for no reason. That's pretty good. But the thing is, usually the only thing I care about whenever there are holidays is like for like people to do like, what do you call it? What the oh my god, my chat. I just now realized my chat was like over here. Whenever there's like Halloween shit, I always like am looking forward to. The only thing I'm looking forward to is like YouTube videos and shit like that. Like because it's like the only thing that really
Yeah.
affects me, right?
Mhm.
But everyone
You're
was fucking
terminally online.
yes. So we cover this. We cover this. I am terminally online, but I literally like everyone was late for their upload. Everyone uploaded it one day or two later, so I was like, oh, fuck Halloween then. I mean, I dressed up with the rest of my team, right? But that was kind of last minute too. Uber made like a fucking typing mistake when he edited the picture. He put like 2 F's in the picture. That was fucked. But otherwise, I think, I don't know, I was like hoping, and honestly, I was hoping to see a buttload of porn, and there was none. Honestly, that was kind of
There
like,
was some.
that was very little.
It's weird
there
because
wasn't
now
that
that you
much.
mentioned that everybody's late with their uploads and stuff, like the only thing I don't really look forward to it, right? But I
Mm.
know that it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Senor
yeah.
Pelo doing like Pokemon shit, and it's actually his
Mhm.
videos actually coming out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everybody dropped the ball really hard. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone dropped the ball. I was like, huh, what the fuck? Why is
What
everyone
happened?
uploading it like
Yeah,
1 or
where's
2
everyone?
days later?
Yeah. You're right.
And it was just
Halloween's usually like my jam, right? That's like my
Yeah.
fucking holiday.
Yeah.
And this year, I came home from work and went to sleep at 9 p.m. and didn't even acknowledge the fact that it was Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was just nothing happening. Like no videos, no art. Like there was some art, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that was just like over the course of October. There was
Yeah.
just like nothing happened. I guess it was because it was on a Monday, but
Yeah, that kind of killed it.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know,
being
there
on a
was fucking
Monday kind
nothing.
of killed it. But I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of like
I'm disappointed.
yeah, I'm disappointed
Yeah.
with it. It could have been way better. I expect more out of Halloween, but
Personally, I think the build up towards Halloween is actually better than the night itself.
yeah, that's
Because the
Usually,
true.
whole
yeah,
month
yeah.
before that,
That's
I
true.
spend every weekend watching Halloween themed videos, right?
Hmm.
Or movies.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
month
sure.
was Halloween for me. The night itself, I don't give a shit. There's a bunch of kids out trick or treating. I don't want to fucking deal with that. The cops are all out on the road trying to catch drunk drivers. I don't want to deal with that. I'm an old man. I'm in my 20s. I'm practically a grandpa.
I thought you were
I'm
gonna
just gonna-
go. I thought you were
Hmm?
gonna go. The cops are out on the street trying to catch the kids.
Have you seen the shit the kids get up to these days? They should be in jail. Every single kid
True.
with a cell phone should be in jail for the crime of making the internet a worse place.
That's true.
I'll stand by that
Little
statement.
candies.
So true.
So true.
I mean,
So
I
true and
think
brave. So
I,
true and brave.
I think that okay.
Mm.
So Halloween is not really a thing over here where I live, right? It's
Yep,
just
same.
not. It's not like it. People might do like Halloween parties or shit like that, but that's been a really recent thing.
Mhm.
But why would you want axe in jail? I mean, I don't know. I never. I would if I say that I never did anything bad, then I would be kind of throwing away my villain license, right? But at the same time, anyway, I think that Halloween, like,
Only,
yeah,
only the rich
definitely
people.
the month is definitely way more interesting. I did have a actually like a Halloween party kind of deal, but it was just a birthday, and it was nothing like really complex like fucking costumes or anything. It was just really like whatever was on at the moment kind of deal.
Hmm. Yeah, I went to a Halloween party on I say like last Friday, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We dressed up as cops and we arrested one of my friend's buddies. Oh,
Cops?
due
I
to,
think that's illegal. I don't think. you can-
fake arresting someone.
I think arresting someone
in Minecraft. In Minecraft.
Oh, okay. It's like
Oh, it was a Minecraft party.
yeah. Did
it was
you guys,
fun at the beginning.
Did you
but,
guys do anything Halloween themed this month?
Nope.
No,
No, not really.
Did you?
Not
that's the
for
worst
that.
part.
Did you
Besides that.
guys participate? Like Marcus was talking about how he watches stuff for Halloween, right? You guys like have any traditions for October?
I mean,
Not
besides
really.
watching some movies, sometimes not any hard traditions.
Did you
right?
even watch anything this?
No,
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
didn't
Yeah,
even
no, I was-
watch any like Halloweeny movies or scary movies.
And
It's crazy because like we used to watch movies, right, on Discord
Yeah.
and stuff, like horror movies.
Yeah.
Remember every
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah,
And this month we didn't watch shit.
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't watch it. Even the like other friends that I have who I usually like watch shit with on Halloween, no one fucking said that we're doing anything this year.
Yeah.
The scariest thing I
It's
did
like-
this month was that I went to a video game themed wedding.
That's
That
true.
was super scary.
Oh yeah,
true.
that
Terrifying.
yeah.
That kind of classifies as Halloween, right? There were people dressed up.
I mean, there were people dressed up.
there weren't people dressed up.
There weren't. What? You're
No.
telling me that the fucking groom and bride weren't like dressed
And
up
groomie.
as yeah and groomer
And Lincoln.
groomed groomer and groomed weren't like dressed up
Yeah.
as Link in Zelda or Ganondorf in
weren't.
Zelda
No,
or
they were
Link
not.
and Rudo as it's supposed to be.
That is true. You know, that is a canon,
That is the canon one.
actual like
That
marriage
that's
couple.
why when Twilight Princess rolled around, Link had like 4 eyes and shit. You just can't see
That
it.
is true. That is
It's
true.
under his hair. It's right there, buddy. But yeah, I mean, I was trying to make Goober like draw some VTubers as like a kind of Inktober thing, right? Oh, it's drawing one thing a day, and it became really annoying. And then I
Yeah.
told him to stop, and he was very thankful for that. But then I made him work on more stuff. But it feels like it's just
As
something
you
that,
should.
yeah, it feels like even those, I always see like people, day one of October is always full of people going like, oh, here's my day
It's
one,
October, guys.
yeah,
October.
day one of Inktober, day one of like October thingy, and then people always drop it like
They
somewhere
fucking
along the
drop
line.
like flies. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
tough.
only saw
It's tough.
one
Right.
It
person
is very tough.
actually fulfill that.
There's always
mean-
a
It was,
few. There's always a few, but it's like it's always funny looking back. It's like just
Most people do it wrong. You're not supposed to do like some masterpiece every day. It's just a
just a thing.
funny activity.
Yeah.
But yeah, up to you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're right about Halloween. Just it was a big nothing.
I think a lot of people just. I feel like usually for at least my friend group, there is always like at least something that is like really exciting, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we're gonna do together. And this year we just didn't have anything that we had to really look up to, like a movie or something. Like there was like there's like one movie that had the same marketing as the funny little movie that you love, Kala, where people were saying this is the scariest movie ever. Watch the movie that made people puke on fucking the cinema,
Yeah,
and then no one talked about it anymore.
I mean, what's the name? Insidious, I think.
Yeah, Insidious is the one that you love, right? But
That I love.
I forget the name of the one that is
I-
actually on.
I hate to love. I love to hate.
Yeah. But I don't know what else. Like in terms of like actual Halloween, there was to do really. But this kind of, I mean, again, did anyone do anything for Halloween itself? No, right?
Lord, no, it was a Monday. I had shit to do in the
went
morning.
trick or treating with some younger siblings. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, I mean, like it's like I don't think I've outgrown trick or treating. I just did not have like anything to do this year because I feel like I so you know you don't dress up as like ninjas and stuff anymore unless you're like professional cosplayer. Like
Mhm.
I wanted to like, for example, I wanted to like go as like Postboy Piccolo because like it's like casual and you can like pull it off pretty easily,
Mhm.
and you could you wear it normally. But I just did not. I really didn't feel like it.
This
And
it really
yeah, I
gets me
kinda-
curious. Did any of you does anyone who here ever went trick or treating? Because I haven't.
Like
Ever?
as a
I mean,
kid?
yeah.
Like as a
absolutely.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-mm.
So just me and Kala that didn't. That
Oh
never-
yeah, I mean we don't live in a first world country, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sure. But
I
yeah.
know that as of late, like the people with above average here, right, in Mexico, they kind of do their little trick and treating in their like communities.
I mean,
I'm
over
sorry.
here, there was one time where in my house we're just hanging out, and then suddenly a bunch of kids fucking knocked on our door, and we're like, "Hey, trick or treat!" And then
Yeah.
we were like, we don't have anything," and the kids like just look at each other, and no fucking joke, they ran into our house and like just started running around, but they didn't do anything. They didn't like throw toilet paper or anything. They just entered our house, and I was like,
Broken and entered.
if we had a dog, you'd be dead. If we had a dog, you'd die. You'd die
Make
right
sure
there
you're
on
not
the
lying.
spot. Yeah,
Make sure you didn't
we
next
could
time.
have shot you, and we would have been justified.
Oh, well, hold on now. Hold on. I don't know if it was like.
Oh no,
twelve
shooting a kid.
No, you
Yeah.
can't take any second chances. They're all just distracting you while one of them goes for the valuables.
Yeah,
That's how it
yeah.
works.
That
Well,
is
okay,
correct.
so
You
there's
shoot
two
to
of them,
kill.
right? And there's at least like, I don't. I think there's like more than like. I think most people like have like more than 2 people in their house. So it's like, you know, you have an eye on each of them. There's no way they're gonna like, pull a
I
fast
see, I
one.
see. No, you're a man of honor. You challenge him to single combat.
I
I
mean-
can respect that too.
1-on-1.
Yeah, 1-on-1. I mean, I could see all of them, and it was like 4 kids, but it was.
How old were they?
If I had to guess, it's probably like around the 7 and 8. But
You could take all 4 of them. At
no,
once.
no, I could, but it was more like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing? Like we don't do this shit here. And I think they did it for the other year, but like my mom just went to the front door and was like, here you go, and fucking just handed them over like some shit that I saved for myself. And I was like, oh, okay.
You know, you
And
know what they say. Get fucked.
And then after that, they never came around. I actually was like, looking at the door and shit during the day. Actually, there was one other time that they did it, and I'm pretty sure we just ignored them. We just-
I was looking at the window, like clutching his fucking candy.
I was like looking at the window, like, are they gonna come? What do they do? What do they do if they come? Do I have candy? And I like went to my fucking
ate it
stock of like food, and there was like it was just a couple of nuts, and I was like, I guess this will do. I just had it like on top of my bed, like, oh, okay, when if they come around, I'll just fucking hand them over.
Well, it's just like if you get bothered by monkeys, just throw peanuts at them till they go away.
That's true. Yeah, and I mean, you
Yeah,
know what?
actual no.
Today is for the RG, so I'm not gonna be racist towards my own kind. But that was literally it. But other than parties, I never had anything. And I mean, I seen some movies with friends during Halloween, but it was always like shit, like Paranormal Activity or shit like that, right?
I mean, what else can you watch?
Yeah.
Fucking, I mean, you can be cool and watch Friday 13th, I guess.
Those are the good ones.
You know,
Those are the
some
fun ones.
comfy,
Yeah.
some comfy slasher.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Slashers are comfy, dude.
Yeah, love slashers.
Just to move on to more of a general topic here. What are you guys' favorite funny little holiday?
I was gonna we're just gonna move
Favorite.
towards like
Just
fuck Halloween
fuck
again.
Halloween,
General
yeah.
holiday?
Fuck Halloween, yeah.
I mean, that was our conclusion. Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, Mariah Carey is right there, bro. She's right there. She's ready.
That is true. That is true.
She's a
ready.
baddie, bro.
And she's bad.
Hmm.
She's bad, bro.
Oh my god, we're back on this.
I never left.
We never left.
I guess. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not. My favorite holiday, probably, Christmas. Maybe? Well, I like Halloween because, like, I like scary stuff. Even though I'm really skittish. But I like everything around Halloween, like all the horror movies, like the excuse to like cosplay and walk on the street and do it and not be like called like weird stuff, like pervert, you know what I mean?
I'm also a
It's,
pussy, bro.
Yeah, just
I like everything around Halloween. It's just like I don't really do much on the day of Halloween, but I think the culture on Halloween's pretty cool.
yeah, just walking around as a little ghost with like a really pointy hat.
Yeah.
And no one will call you all on it. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Plus, one of my favorite fucking anime mangas of all time is like kind of Halloween themed. Soul Eater. Show me Soul Eater if you haven't.
We're not in the show.
It's
We're not in the show.
it's pretty mean.
Damn.
Mhm.
Hater.
I think my favorite.
That wasn't my show.
Soul-
That wasn't my show, by the way.
Soul meter.
Oh, Soul Eater.
So bitter.
Soul meter.
Soul Eater.
I think my favorite holiday would have to be Thanksgiving, actually,
Mm.
because it has like the same sense of like, okay, you're gonna
Colonizer.
come together with all your family and everyone you haven't seen in ages that you get with Christmas. But there's a lot less. It feels a lot less commercialized. You know what I mean?
Huh. But
Like there's less
I
impetus
feel like
to.
Thanksgiving is heavily commercialized.
Yeah, maybe your American
In,
Thanksgiving.
in
but,
America,
we,
it is like.
Yeah, but
We
why
have
not
ours
say
a
it?
month
over
early.
Thanksgiving.
So, like we have ours a month earlier. Everyone ignores it in favor of Halloween. So like all the merchandise is Halloween. So like Thanksgiving is just really chill. Just okay, just gonna meet up with the family.
I
Haven't
see.
seen them since last Thanksgiving. There's no uh there's no like associated holiday music that we can all meme about all day. It's wonderful. It's just a nice thing you can have.
Mhm.
It's
I
funny
love
when it's funny when the Anglos like fight between each other to see who was the less punctual.
The less.
Stuff like,
Oh,
Go
yeah.
white boy, go white boy, go.
Go, white boy, go, white boy, go. Who
Oh,
would have
funny.
guessed that the race war would have started with friendly fire?
Oh,
But
So true.
I think that I think
Oh,
that
missed me.
I was about to ask, like, I didn't know that Canada even had fucking
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving. I
I didn't
genuinely
know
didn't
that
know.
either.
We do
They
it a month
copy- they
earlier
copy
because
everything,
our growing season is actually shorter than most of the states. So we have ours in
Okay.
October instead of November.
Ah.
That's
No,
fun.
Canada does like copy everything that America does anyway, so they have to get that one too.
that is true.
Yeah, I mean, I
Mhm.
think I was actually talking with Kyle about this. I think my favorite holiday is New Year's.
New
Honestly,
Year's. Yeah, same.
because New Year's is like it has the same vibe as Christmas, but it's more mature, and
It's like badass Christmas.
yeah, it's
Ah,
like
is it?
badass Christmas. Exactly, like shit
Maybe
goes
America
down.
Christmas.
Shit goes down in New Year's,
Shit
right?
goes
That's
down,
true.
yeah.
Huh?
Dude, there's
Yeah.
like so
It's
many
the end.
family
It's the end of the
fights.
year.
Yeah. Like in Christmas, everyone's like, oh, yeah, I'm so happy. In New Year's, people fucking throw it. I've seen fucking
Yeah.
fights in New Year's. I've seen people get really fucking drunk in New Year's. It's fun. But like
Yeah.
everything, like Christmas is cool too, but like New Year's, that shit's great.
I love
true.
Christmas, yeah, but yeah.
And New
like,
Year's-
it's a different experience.
And New
altogether.
Year's is like also based on like there's a goal, right? You gotta stay awake until midnight. It feels like even though I do it most days, it feels like more impactful.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually
You
look at
have
the
a
time,
goal,
and like
yeah.
you're not just like because like we all stay up past midnight, but like
Yeah.
you never look at the clock and say, oh wow, it's midnight. You're like look at the clock,
about to
oh
be
it's
midnight,
3
yeah.
a.m.
Back
Something's happening. Something's happening. Yeah.
back when I
Yeah.
was a kid, I would go to the beach like after midnight. And it was really fucking scary, but also really fucking cool. Cause it would have been like really empty and it was really dark, but
Yeah.
it was like really cold and it felt really it just felt cool, you know?
And
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
that's where you would meet
can really
your
hear the waves,
childhood
too.
friend every New
Nice
Year.
waves, yeah. The sea
Yeah,
at
you-
night is like really
You
cool.
never saw her through
Good
the year,
coasting.
but you both met up on New Year's Eve,
No. No.
and you're gonna look
No.
you're gonna look for her till this
No.
day.
No. No.
She's waiting for you.
Most of my
Go
childhood
back there.
most of the childhood friends woman, quote unquote, that I have is like
Quote unquote woman.
yeah.
Quote unquote. What did you mean by this?
uh, Not
Oh,
that,
yeah,
not
man.
that, not that.
It's really probably in Brazil, right? I forgot.
Shut the fuck up. Not that. I just mean like shut the fuck up. You made it so much worse. But like it's just like whenever I go to Christmas, whenever I check in, they're always either fucking drugged out of their minds or they like fucking became really successful and it makes me really upset. So
They're out of Brazil.
yeah, there's a lot that got out of Brazil.
They're gone.
They're fucking getting railed by fucking people from the outside. Yeah, there's no point
Well, I mean, what's stopping you?
from getting railed.
I mean, listen, it's a means to an end.
No, thank you.
That's so true. That's so true.
It's true.
Yeah, you know, look at Calavera. Calavera is a living, breathing example of what it's about to happen. He's about to succeed. Who's getting railed? Is it you or Shady?
Yeah, more Patreon content right here.
No,
More Patreon content.
we're gonna swap. We're gonna swap.
Oh, okay. Well, see, you don't have to always be on the bottom then X. You know,
Mm.
switch it up every now and then.
Speaking of switching it up, are you guys ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say my favorite.
All right,
one
go
is,
ahead.
You know,
Oh yeah, we
Halloween,
didn't
right?
say
No
album.
way.
Yeah.
We thought you fell asleep.
I thought
But,
you were taking a shit.
I was actually,
I'm sure.
I'll let you guys know.
No
when I have to.
way.
but yeah, my favorite is usually Halloween. Like,
Let's
I'll
go.
admit,
Fuck your ass.
Christmas and New Year's is objectively like the best one, right?
Mm.
But I guess it's just because my shit is like fall in general, like autumn season.
Oh,
I
Reddit,
just love
Reddit, the Reddit season, right?
Reddit.
Oh yeah, the
Reddit
Reddit season.
Reddit
My bad.
weather.
Well, you know what? You like the fucking Reddit holiday.
No, that's Halloween too.
No,
That's
no.
not.
A new
Why the
cope, a new cope.
Halloween?
It's Halloween, bro.
Any-
You
Any
know
any
that, I know
holiday is
that.
a fucking
No,
Reddit
wait.
holiday.
That's
No,
true.
I'm gonna
Holidays are
say
Reddit.
this. I think the Reddit one should be like Christmas, right? Because that's where they receive
Nah.
their
Yeah,
their
that's
Nintendo
that's where
Switch.
they
They get all
open
their
the,
Nintendo
their,
Switches.
the
their wife's
Nintendo
boyfriend's
Switch that they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
their wife's boyfriend present, and they go like, oh my god, look what I got for Christmas. That's what I associate in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what? You might be right. It's in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, it's in between.
What
You
makes
get- you give
Halloween
and
a
take.
Reddit holiday?
No, Halloween's not the Reddit holiday. It's
Well,
just
yeah, but I
autumn's
mean,
the
you know,
Reddit
like,
fucking.
you know, I have to defend
season.
Halloween.
No one's attacking Halloween,
Yeah, that's what they all say. I'm watching you.
but yeah, my
Halloween.
family's thing has always been Halloween, so we're deep
Oh
in that.
yeah. You like witches and stuff, right?
Yeah, we're all like
Witches.
fucking
Witch.
weird
Yeah.
people.
I mean, you are like a witch thing as well.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Were you summoned?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Is that why you have a horse body?
yeah, dude. I kind of got mixed up on the way.
Mm-hmm.
So wasn't your... Which one is it? Is
That's
your
what they call
dad?
it
Your dad's
now.
one?
That's
Is your
what they
father
call
lonely,
it
or
over
was- were you some-
Oh, I
That's what
see.
they call it over there.
He was
Summoned,
lonely. That's why I got
quote
summoned.
unquote.
Oh, I see.
I see.
He was summoned with a quote unquote woman. Anyway,
How about we summon a new topic?
yes.
Nah, let's keep talking about Halloween, bro.
We're going over now to maybe this actually kind of fits, but violence good, sex bad from me. This is a lovely
Yes.
topic, isn't it?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
and there's
Okay,
the
okay.
funny Mortal Kombat. What is
Yeah,
happening there?
funny
What is-
Mortal
what is-
Kombat. Look at that.
Oh, the heart is from what's her name?
Cassie Cage?
Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie. Cassie,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
fun one. That's
That's a
one.
fun one. That's a fun one. I mean, I'm not gonna say that Mortal Kombat 11 is like terrible, but it's definitely it suffered from violence good, sex bad. Well, let's get to this, right? I'm gonna use. I'm actually gonna use Mortal Kombat 11 as like a as a way to demonstrate my point here. But you see shit like this constantly, right? Where it's like Mortal Kombat 11, the devs had to like watch burn victims and like car crashes and all of this shit to get like the fatalities right? They were talking about how they puked, and I mean I don't know if that's even true, right? Maybe that's marketing shit, but for sure the game is violent as fuck.
Yeah,
And
that is right.
and Twitch,
I think that was debunked. Deep debunked, by the way.
yeah,
Like they cannot find whoever the fuck was like super
Saying that.
traumatized and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, makes sense, but it's still the game is like violent as
Yeah.
fuck. They pull out hardest, they do all that, but
It's awesome.
they had this whole thing about like, oh, we can't show a little bit of booba,
Boob.
unless they're men,
Vagina.
unless they're men. Then that's good. That's fine. And
Yeah, how come in Mortal Kombat when you do the X-ray, I think it's Cassie too. Speaking of,
mhm, you can see the
she
penis.
punches you in the balls and they fucking explode, right?
Yeah, doesn't
When she does it to a woman, where's the
where's the
womb
ovaries
that explodes?
fucking
Oh.
exploding? Yeah.
The
What happened?
ovaries-
True.
The ovaries
What's up,
explode.
What's
Where's the
up?
womb being like shattered, like fucking
Yeah.
exploding? I want to see that.
Where is it? Where is it? I want to see that shit because honestly,
That's
this,
sexist.
this I want to see just fucking what happened with sex. Why are people so against it now? Honestly, like
Now,
you can't. Okay, yeah, that's true. But like against it in general, like because it feels like such a weird standard to have, right? Where it's like, I understand
America, bro.
that. I understand that. Yeah, we'll get to that. But I understand if you're like oh, okay, sex this is sex
this.
and violence
That's
bad.
grab.
If you say sex and violence bad, okay, I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
I get where
okay,
you're
yeah,
coming
yeah,
from. I get where you're coming from. Sometimes you don't want that much violence or sex in something, right? But
Mm.
there is like this thing where a lot of shit is like fine with getting more and more violent, but at the same time more and more like draining it from sex. And listen, we're in kind of an interesting scenario here because actually an okay guy reminds me of something I was gonna mention. Because in the VTuber community, sex is definitely still around, right? But
Yeah.
Twitch,
Yeah.
but Twitch is like, oh, you're showing a little bit of boobs, you're out. And it's like
Well, only if you're
only if you're a VTuber, by the way.
Only if
Yeah.
you're a VTuber. Only if you're a VTuber.
Yeah, if you're an actual person, don't worry. The people,
No, this-
Hop in the hot tub. By all means,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
No, you
Yeah.
don't even need the hot tub. Invite your boyfriend on. You know.
yeah, invite your
Yeah,
Oh
boyfriend
yeah,
on.
you know, if you're real crafty with it, you use a mirror too.
It's such a double standard. And listen, again, let me do a little bit of devil's advocate here. Sometimes I find maybe this is because I've been like conditioned to this stuff, but sometimes sex really is more jarring than some violent stuff. It definitely is because like people like have like teach me to feel that way, right? Because
Mhm.
like I'm gonna do something here that my friend Marcus, I actually was talking to him about, right?
Uh-oh.
There's this little this little story called Fate Stay Night, right? And I was reading it, and there's like all these awful descriptions of like people getting torn apart and shit, and I was like, oh, okay, that fits. But then a little scene about mana transfusion comes around. What is that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, he just he can't write sex, man. It's not his fault.
Oh no, I sent him the mollusk picture. He knows. He knows.
Does he
Oh
know?
no!
I'm
Oh,
paying
no.
for Monkey Bit right now? Guys, I'm sorry. My hand is being forced here. Let me just...
Do what you gotta. Oh,
There you go.
Who,
Real
What?
fast, real
who else has joined the stream? What the heck?
Okay.
Real fast, Monkey.
Whoa! What is it?
Hey, can you, Axe, can you move me down so the text doesn't appear, please?
Yeah, probably pulled that.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, these moved down a little bit.
What a great text.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
No.
Bunch. Nah.
I mean, it's because we were
It's
talking
a
about
it's a
violence
movie.
and
It's a
stuff.
movie. It's a movie. It's fine.
It's a
You know,
violent
It's
movie.
fine.
It's a
Right,
violent
it's
movie.
violent. Right?
Yeah. Come on. It's fine. It's part of the movie. It's fine. The worst bit was Calavera turning into Chris Pratt. No, that was a great.
That was actually great.
That was great. Yeah.
What are you
I
talking
mean, I should
about?
I must have spent like a good, what was it, like 6 hours making direct eye contact with Chris Pratt. One of the best nights of my life.
Yeah.
Look into his deep, sexy eyes.
But I mean, listen. I think that sex, like, I do have like an aversion to it because of this shit, and I put this topic in to like almost kind of challenge my own perceptions here, cause like I feel like a lot of shit I look at and I'm like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Like whenever I see like a VTuber doing like a really risque thing, I'm like, I don't know about that. But this week, because of a certain someone that shall be going on name right now, I was started going like, maybe it's fine, you know, who cares? I was thinking about that a lot, and I want to see from you guys. What do you guys think? Is there a limit? You guys think it should be like whatever? You think violence is like more okay than sex? What is your opinion here?
Honestly,
I
I'm
mean, you got it.
all right. I'm pretty staunchly in the realm of do whatever you fucking want.
Hello,
Mhm.
Glubby.
Do whatever you want, yeah.
Oh, hello,
Hello,
Raiders.
Glubby.
Yeah,
Hello, Raiders.
Greetings.
Hello.
You kill a child.
Boss.
Amazing. Mission
Boss,
complete.
amazing.
That
That's what
right
you
there
call it,
is
boss.
why you're the best, boss. I love that. Oh, you were playing MGS5, right? What a fantastic game. I love that game, by the way. Unironically. But yes, right now we're talking about. Right now we are on violence, good, sex, bad in our little podcast here.
Mhm.
Feel free to contribute with your own. A couple of children died today. Awesome. We're just talking about
That's why you're the
Halloween.
best in the
Yeah,
V20
that's why you're the
business.
best,
That's
Glover.
why the best.
Mark it on the calendar, boys. We got another
We
success.
got another success.
But right, as I was saying,
Go
I'm
ahead.
pretty staunchly in the camp of free speech. I believe that
Mhm.
people should be able to stream more or less, as long as it's not like straight up heinous or like actual violence or
Mm.
threats. Yeah, you should be able to stream whatever you want, honestly. There's a lot of people who get banned for ridiculous standards, as we were talking about before,
Yeah.
and people who don't get banned because those same standards aren't applied evenly. That being said, do I personally watch, like, I don't know, let's say, like, the type of ASMR where it's just someone making out with their microphone? No, that doesn't really appeal to me. I'm probably going to watch literally anything else. But should they be allowed to do it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen. I think actually, does anyone else want to? Nezu wanted to point out his thing too. Right.
Nah, yeah, I was pretty much at this point. I'm gonna echo what Marcus said. Like, I don't
Mhm.
watch that kind of thing. Like, I don't. It doesn't appeal to me. I'm not their target audience, so I'm not gonna watch it. So,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna like tell them not to do it because they're
Mhm.
making a living off of it. I assume it's like, most people if you're real big and you're doing that, that's probably like your main source of income for the most part.
Mhm.
So I mean, like, who am I to tell them like to stop making money?
Right.
So they found a niche and they're doing it well. So who am I to be like, oh man, I hate the weird licking sounds. I gotta no more of that, please.
Mhm.
So
I personally.
I'm in the camp of let it, as long as it's not like
Mhm.
actively promoting harm or violence to people. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Mhm. I
Oh,
think.
a slightly little addendum there. I also don't listen to that sort of stuff because I'll become a gosling in about 12 seconds, so it's also
That's true,
self-preservation.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
True.
I only
don't
listen
need
to
them,
one
bro.
That's
person
true.
do ASMR.
Okay. I think the thing that I have though is I feel like it does have a little bit of a slippery slope kind of deal going around because it's like if we allow too much on Twitch specifically, I don't give a fuck like in the internet in general, like do whatever you want. But I feel like if we allow like people to actually straight up do porn on Twitch, for example, I feel like the platform is just gonna become porn, right?
It
Now,
will. It will.
Yeah.
I was thinking a lot about so there was this is like continuity right here because I'm gonna bring up the chat box the chat bot thing that we were talking in a previous podcast.
Right.
There was those chats, right? And
Mhm.
the guys from there, they straight up banned you from doing porn talk with the bots and kind of
Yeah, no more sex.
no more sex. Yeah, no more sex. And again,
Sex is illegal.
yeah.
Sex has been
Though
canceled.
in that case, it almost was a violence bad and sex bad. Though you could still get away with some violence. Sex.
Oh yeah.
Why did you laugh like that? Huh?
Don't worry about it.
It's for the Patreon. The sex stuff was really like banned outright if you tried to do anything. It was like, yeah, you can't do it. Fuck off. The bot just says, I'm running away. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm calling.
reporting you.
I'm
to the
reporting
admin.
you.
I'm calling the cops.
They can do
What's
that.
the
that's
terms
legal.
of violence for the chatbot or for just in general? I think that honestly, if you're talking about the
Violence?
chatbot, yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the chatbot, Bert Moss. It's like I think you can do whatever the fuck you want with violence. It's just
Yeah.
if you
You
do,
can't fucking shop them up.
yeah. But
and
the
eat
pro,
them.
speaking out, it's too specific.
Oh no! Somebody told me.
Ah, yeah, right.
Okay.
I
That
see.
that Vile guy, right? On streaming, can you recolor
Yeah, yeah,
red
yeah.
to blue? I think that's a thing only on YouTube. I think on Twitch you can show whatever the fuck you want. Cause I've seen people stream like Mortal Kombat 11 and they don't give a fuck. They just show
Yeah,
it.
YouTube is a lot more lax with their.
YouTube,
but they-
by the contrary, YouTube is way more like strict about like violence. Maybe
Are
more.
you sure? I've seen a lot of like
I see.
kind of you know when people get shot, they get shot, but like getting caught is like I don't really see it happen too often.
What do you mean on YouTube?
I mean, on YouTube,
Yeah.
if you have anything like skin colored, you can get fucking like your ads can be
Flagged.
cut. Yeah, you can get demonetized.
No, bro. YouTube like
Okay,
is
okay,
cutting
I
on
see.
violence too, like real bad. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know that.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
if you show a dismembered hand or something like that, fucking bye bye.
Yeah, they
Over.
definitely.
It's over for you.
Yeah, YouTube
Mm.
definitely just holds the fact
Go-
just is like violence bad, sex bad. Even
I-
though
I
I've
watch
seen
a lot
both.
of-
I've seen
Yeah.
people being shot on YouTube, and I've seen people having sex on YouTube. So
Yeah, sure.
But it's because of
I
that
mean,
gun
Maybe
you're
blast.
it's
not
like I
gonna
just
get-
haven't been on there for a bit.
You're not gonna
Understand.
get money. You're not gonna get money out of that.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
watch a lot of horror like themed channels myself, right? Because I like
Yeah.
the genre a lot.
But
And
on
my god, they fucking YouTube shit on them.
Mhm.
It's like so bad. You cannot show anything now.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
like
Such a shame, bro.
YouTube, yeah, that's that scenario there. But like on Twitch, you can definitely show violence. I mean, there's like plenty of violent games.
Oh yeah.
and people just play them.
I mean,
and
you
there's-
can have
I
you can have sex on
never,
Twitch.
I never saw anyone get in trouble.
Hold on,
because
I
of
don't
that.
think so, but you know somebody got away with it.
I mean, even some games like, I think the rules on Twitch is like unless it's a banned game. If it's a banned
Yeah,
game,
you
then
can-
you
you just
can't.
show
You
it.
just you can't just show it. But if it's part of the game itself and the game's not banned, then you can just show it sex too. But it's still like they're really like inconsistent with that because I've seen people
No,
get fucked.
no porn games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
No
just-
porn.
come on, man. Just wanted to play some porn on stream. Fucking hell.
That's for the Patreon.
That's for the Patreon /
That's
Picardo stream.
true.
But
True.
I think the main thing that I
Mm.
have on Twitch that I think is like bad is that of like, yeah, they're fine with like violence, but they're fine with some sex, but they're not fine with others. It's super inconsistent. But at the same time, I do feel like if the platform allowed that shit, like, why, like, completely, it would just be that. It would just become porn because, like I say, that chat box AI thing, right? It became just porn. That's how wholesome.
Oh
Kyle.
yeah.
Like the other one. But like that chat box, and I was like, at first I was like, nah, come on, just let people do it. But then at the same time I started thinking like, I mean, what good are they gonna get out of it, right? Like I would hope that there was like a version of that eventually, right? Because for my friends, right? I know that Goober really likes it, but I mean I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm not into robot stuff now. No, thank you. But but I think that it makes sense to ban stuff like that because I feel like violence almost like doesn't reproduce itself that much. Meanwhile, like sex, it almost feels like if you allow sex anywhere, it will become just that, right? Like
I think it's because sex, like, so violence, like, you know, it produces a reaction in you. Like, if you see someone like his hand get stabbed, you're gonna cringe, you know.
Mm.
But you know, with sex, you can kind of
You're
show
drawn
something
to it.
risque, and yeah, you're not averse. You're not as averse to sex as you are to
Mhm.
violence. For most people, at least, you know, there are
for
some
most stuff. Yeah.
cases, but for most people, they're okay with sex, but
Monkey
not
brain.
with violence. Which is why it you know
Yeah,
it sticks around
legitimately
more.
monkey brain. Where it's
Yeah.
like,
Neurons activated.
yeah.
Yeah, literally that. It's like see nice looking person. Wow, I want to stay. But I mean violence. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
When will you stream?
But I think that it's definitely like something that I also agree. I'm mostly on the side of free speech. Everyone should be able to do whatever, right? But
Yeah.
at the same time, there is a limit to everything, and I feel like
No, I'll give the devil his due.
yeah.
Absolutely, they
Yeah.
have to walk that tight line between actually monetizing their fucking platform and not having rules so strict that no one wants to stream there.
Yeah.
My biggest issue, again, is just if you're gonna have rules, apply them flat across the fucking board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all I ask.
They're too silly sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes it's
we
a
all
little
know-
bit too far.
I mean, it's about the advertisers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I don't know why. I mean, Coca-Cola is it like really child friendly, like family oriented? Like, does it really care that much about content being like family friendly? It's just a fucking soda.
I
Drink.
think it's more like
Everybody drinks. What about fucking like alcoholic drinks? The advertisers for that.
that's
I
they
have
really-
no idea
they
how many
really-
times I've come into a stream and someone's talking about their, I don't know, their fucking sex life, and I'm getting like a Toyota ad before that's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah. And I don't
like
give a
I don't
fuck.
think
Yeah.
oh yeah, but that's
They're
If I'm the
genuinely
audience
to
of
have
this
sex in
stream,
that
I probably don't
Toyota.
give a
That's
shit about
it. That's what they want.
That's
But
what they
that's what
want.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
why
sex in
why
the
are
back of a
those
Toyota.
advertisers?
Yeah.
Have sex on your Toyota. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do these advertisers care so much about family friendly content? They sell fucking cars.
I think it's because they're owned by
Is
bigger
a fucking
corporations
8-year-old
and
gonna
stuff like that.
buy a fucking pickup truck? What's up?
Well,
don't
I mean,
get it.
okay. So for me, this is a personal story. So not personal, but one from my life.
It's so
I
weird.
was,
So weird.
there's a lot of like kids near me that they kind of grew up in like car freaks.
where are you going with this?
So yeah,
Oh my
But-
god. Oh my god. No way, bro.
yeah. No, so they grew up in like car freaks and stuff, and it's like, oh, they saw like ads for like growing up, like we looked at like magazines and stuff for like Ferraris and stuff, and like they kind of like
Mhm.
grew up with like trucks and stuff. Like one's like into like Fords because they love like pickup trucks and stuff, and it's like maybe it does work. Maybe it's not too far.
And you know what, Nesu? They also grow up and have sex.
Yeah, and listen, I'm waiting for my
They're gonna
true
have-
and honest love.
They're gonna have
Okay.
sex either way. Like, so what's the
He's
fucking
looking-
point?
Calavera,
What
he's
I'm saying.
waiting for that boyfriend-free girl.
Exactly. Well, you know what? They can have a boyfriend. It's alright.
Huh? Huh?
I don't mind.
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Oh boy.
Oh,
I think that it's just silly. It's a lot of it's silly. Like
advertisers shouldn't like try to make everything family friendly because they shouldn't be advertising to children to begin with. That's actually evil.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
that's fair.
yep.
So,
Yeah, that's
what
true.
is more evil? Looking at boobies or trying to brainwash children? Ask yourself that.
Mm.
Boobies, obviously.
True.
That's the,
American
that's why they're posting
American
cars
moment,
in their
American
advertisements.
America moment.
Truly an American moment.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it's really weird, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that.
Mhm.
It's just something that is so worldwide. But at the same time, I don't think it's one of those things where you don't have to be like that fucking like crazy about it and like ban all sex. But I understand to a degree. But it's just a tight line, like some of you said. It's not something that there's like a specific math to it, right? So it's just hard to figure out like what's the right amount and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have anything else to mention about violence good, sex bad?
I
No, I'm
think
pretty
we
much
should
on the
have
same
more
page.
violence against Uber on stream and more sex with X3. That is all.
I think both things are awesome.
Yeah, I think
I'm,
both are
I'm
pretty
okay with a
cool.
lot of things, so it doesn't really bother me.
I think
Just
both
don't
things are
overdo it.
awesome. Like
Nes-
I miss the 90s, like the 80s, like movies, like the super macho movies. where
right,
everything
right,
was,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
sex and
yeah,
violence.
that is
Oh
cool.
yeah, that's why I put the funny thing on my PNG, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Predator movies, like
Yeah.
it's fucking awesome, dude. Just watch that movie, it's great.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
That's fair.
I think there is a
And nowadays everything's cocked and post. So
Yeah.
it sucks.
which goes back to Reddit, which Reddit loves Halloween, and that's the
Like, you know what? I'd actually like to call this back to my previous point, which is if we didn't let children on the internet, we wouldn't have to worry about making the internet child friendly. It is
Yeah,
that easy.
That is, yeah.
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
I keep
I mean,
telling you.
I was
I
talking-
keep telling you.
I was talking to a
But
friend.
it's-
we should ban kids from the internet.
I mean,
it might
they,
be.
they are. No, they are supposed to be like when I was a kid, right? 1,000 years ago.
Mhm.
Like you go anywhere like with any sort of content that was like not the fucking Teletubbies and shit, and it was like you need to be 18 or plus to watch this
Yeah,
shit.
to watch this.
Dude, wait. Do you
Do
remember
anything.
when?
Yeah,
Do
but then
you
you just
remember
click
when,
yes and
anything,
keep going. Like,
literally anything, fucking any forum, anything. Like the fucking Super Mario Bros. Forum, you need to be 80 plus, by the way. It's like,
yeah, but then you
okay,
just
holy shit.
you
Like,
just click yes anyways.
some
What you have to
serious
do
shit.
is
Yeah.
make those little bastards live Amish until they hit the age of consent. Then
No,
they can
no,
go,
no.
fucking go on the internet,
That's
do
the-
whatever the hell they want. It doesn't
Nah,
matter.
that sounds base.
That's
Wait.
the thing. That's the thing. The internet before it was supposed to be like child free, right? Even though children were there, because I mean they didn't give a fuck, right? Most of them. So
Mm-hmm.
the bad thing now is that people know that there's children there disobeying the rules, quote unquote. So they had to change that. Like this, okay, the children are gonna be there anyways. Let's just fucking brainwash them. This is the best way to do it, you know.
That's
So
what I'm
it
saying.
all-
If we're
it
gonna
all goes
brainwash
back.
them,
It
we
all goes
brainwash them Amish.
It all goes back to companies. Brand is bad.
Do you
It's all capitalism
remember?
fault.
Do you remember when like TV shows at the end or at like the mid segment would have like the advertisement for their website, and they'd always be like, "Ask your permission before going online,"
Mhm.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that. You don't get
yeah.
that anymore. You just it's just like, go online, kids. Go and buy our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to manipulate kids online, I'd say.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
think it
God.
might be
Holy
time
shit.
to move on to the next topic.
That
with a certain
dog.
sum.
But not that I would know.
I think
It's
I think
advertisement.
Massive.
Mhm.
Tamaro.
Okay, Faith, what do you think about sex?
What do you
And
think
violence.
about sex and violence?
Also introduce yourself,
Hey,
I
Faith.
guess.
Yeah.
Wait. What am I supposed to do first?
Introduce yourself. Introduce
Say
yourself.
hi.
Who is this? Wow.
Who is this?
Hello.
Who are
Who is
you?
this
Who are
person?
you?
Whoa, who's this dog person?
What the fuck?
Hello.
What
My name
is
is
this dog
Steve.
doing?
I'm a dog knight. Hello.
He's a dog
Wow.
knight.
That's it.
Audio good?
Wow.
Yeah, I was about
Got
to
that dog
ask.
in him.
Is
Okay,
audio
welcome.
audio good?
Should be fine.
Yeah, should be
Thank you,
good.
Bird Miles.
Gotta say, like, amazing rebranding, by the way. Good work.
Yes, good rate.
Yeah. Wonderful model.
I mean, we were saying that even before, right? But even
I'm glad that old
now,
thief is
now saying it live,
dead.
good work.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and with Thief here now, I think let's go straight to it. It's here in the background, man. And let's go to the topic and let's skip people here real quick. Don't look. We're talking about conventions. Isn't it great?
Wow.
Isn't it awesome?
Wow.
What is
Hell yeah.
what is your guys' experience with conventions?
Never been.
Never been
Well,
to a convention?
it's fifth topic, right? So might as well. Fifth, open up.
I.
Need to say?
Stage fright. Stage
fucking
fright.
topic.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
stage fright.
Hello? Yeah, I got stage fright. Conventions are pretty fun. It depends on what you're going for. So,
Mhm,
you
yeah.
could either be going just for cosplay. You could either be going for you could be there for meeting like voice actors, voice actresses, or comic artists,
What's
manga
What do
artists.
you go there
etc.
for?
I go there to meet voice actresses, specifically like
really?
Seiyus,
Oh, wow.
because I'm very into idol stuff.
mm.
Hmm.
So
Do you have many autographs?
I do have a lot of autographs.
Have you ever been like, can you autograph my chest, please?
Not really, no. Basically, what usually happens
Not
in
really?
the line, they have like either a translator or like their, I guess, producer or whatever, or just like their manager going
Mm.
like, oh, what do you have
Hmm.
signed for them? It's like, oh, I have one of their CDs.
Sign this.
No, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. But usually it's just like CDs or like stuff that's
Mm.
approved, quote unquote. Like you can't make them go sign. Can you sign this like random thing unrelated to you?
Mm.
They'll probably go like, no,
Ah, really?
you gotta
That's
find
weird.
something else.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's weird. I thought they would just sign whatever. Huh.
Well, it just depends. I usually only go for like Japanese, like seiyus.
Have you ever shook their hands?
Do you have a
Some of them called me cute. I haven't.
I did ask
That
that.
wasn't even the question.
I
That
did
wasn't
ask
even the
that.
question.
After it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bitches.
Yeah, I get
every
bitches.
time.
Well, no, it's because I
Well,
was cosplaying, but
hey,
yeah.
Every time you
hey,
hear about your favorite idol
Yeah,
getting into
alright, what's with your
a little
cosplay?
incident, you know
Oh
who
my
it was.
You
God.
know who
Hey,
it was.
Hey, Fif, have you ever shook some idol's hand? Well, sometimes
Yeah, I
they
fucked them.
comment. Yeah, sometimes they comment about my bulge. Like, Fif, I
No.
didn't ask that. I didn't ask that.
I didn't say anything like that. Oh my god.
Okay, can you answer the question then?
No.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, that's fair.
yes,
Don't
no
kiss the
to
ball.
shaking hands. Yeah.
No to shaking hands. Yeah,
Okay.
Because there's the funny handshaking events, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's usually more in just like Japan. I don't
Yeah,
think
of
it's
course.
like a normal thing for.
I
like-
remember this one event that happened a couple of years ago. The Akiba 8 or whatever. Aki 48 or I don't fucking know the name.
AKB48. Yeah.
Yeah, that whatever.
Mhm.
It was a handshake event, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the fans, I guess you could call him that.
No.
He pulled out a saw
Oh
and
my
cut
god.
and cut like the hand of the idol. I don't know who he was.
He cut
just
what?
fucking- He just fucking. He didn't cut it off. But you fucking slashed it with a saw.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
Oh yeah, it's kind of bananas, isn't it?
That's kind of scary, yeah.
And his name
That's
was
one way to
Fif.
put it.
His
No, it
name?
was
Oh,
not me.
okay.
Nah,
His
I'm
name?
not crazy.
Killer.
Oh, uh-oh.
His name? Me.
Me.
Literally me.
Literally me, all me.
Mhm.
Like a foreign name.
Yeah, literally me is the foreign name. Yeah, it's funny. I guess that's why they're like super guarded, right? Because
Mhm.
people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy to think about how bad the community is. I mean, to the extent they go, right? In insanity, pure insanity. Hmm.
Of course, it's not
Because
always like that.
we don't really have that here. I like to believe,
I mean, I
not
think
to
that
that extent,
I think that it's hard to replicate exactly that, right? But
Yeah, I mean the culture is different,
yeah,
of course.
but it definitely was convention draw a lot of personalities together. Yes, yes, that's
That
the
is
thing.
right.
I feel like there is a conventions. See, here's the thing, especially with anime and shit. It's a lot of people that are introverts, right, and people that don't go out much. So you kind of push those people outside. It's gonna be a shit show. At the same time, though, even shit like sporting events and stuff like that, all of them have trouble
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like, let's not pretend like that the other side is exactly like not crazy either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Fucking
Yeah.
video games make you violent.
Yeah,
shouldn't play
yeah.
it. You should play sports.
You
and
should
they
play sports
Fucking
and
people kill each
kill
other.
each other.
They
Yeah.
kill each other about
literally give
over
each other
a
concussions.
fucking
Yeah.
over like
fucking
a skin
over
ball.
a fucking people. No, not even
Not
the
even
players.
not
like-
even the players, man.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fans.
The
Oh, the
fans,
fans.
yeah.
Oh,
they
they're
just fucking
insane.
kill
Yeah.
each other about somebody losing
Yeah.
or winning. It's like holy shit.
In Canada,
It's
like
awesome.
aren't
No,
like
you-
hockey players like insane? Like they start like riots.
Yeah.
Not even hockey players, like hockey fans. I remember a
It's
few
bad.
Yeah, I
years
mean, I'm talking
back
about
when the
fans,
when the
fans.
Canucks lost. They actually like started a riot down in Vancouver. and
Yeah. That's talking
in
about.
Canada-
Oh my
They
god.
lit up fucking cars on fire and shit, right?
Mhm.
They're like,
That's awesome.
like
I
flipping
remember
police,
Yeah,
flipping
British
police cars and
British
stuff.
football
That's
hooligans
That's like a nuke.
fucking destroy every country they go to in the world.
British football hooligans
Oh,
are
yeah.
40K
Bro,
orcs, man. It's not
There's
even a
there's
joke.
There's a movie about that, right? There's
It's
a really good
fucking
movie about that.
invasion force.
What is her? Do you know? You probably know. Like that the
I
movie about
think
that.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
It's a really good movie about hooligans. Like they go to the games, right?
Mm.
And they know that they're gonna beat the shit out of each other. So they're like
Yeah.
basically prepared. Like after the fucking game ends, they fucking fight every time. It's really good.
What,
It's
was
really
it the
good.
fucking
It's not a
Football
funny
Factory
movie or
or
a
Away
cool movie. It's more
Days?
like a drama. It's more like a drama, but it's really good.
The
what
28
was it?
28 days later.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's worse. It's worse than that.
I don't know.
I
think
I mean,
I
over
think it's
here-
either the Football Factory or Away Days.
Yeah, over here it's definitely like there's also people from sports ball that
Of
also
course.
fight like a lot. I actually had an uncle that once got like into
Shot.
fucking kerfuffle with a guy because
Kerfuffle.
yeah, because the two of them, basically what happened was he was running in, he was like stopped in a stop sign, like stoplight, and like the other guy saw that he had like he was wearing the shirt of the other team. The guy
we can have that, bro.
the guy legitimately turned the fucking wheel and bashed into his fucking car, like straight up. And I was like, "Fuck you if you're fucking going for those other guys." And they like
Right.
fucking kept ramming their cars into each other basically through the whole thing. So, until like they came into like a fucking like a point where they had to like turn around, and then he stopped they stopped the car because it was like, if we don't stop, we're gonna crash right in front of each other. So it's
So
not.
so your uncle was also doing that.
Oh, he was also pissed. Yes, it was like, oh,
I mean, there's been.
let's go. Yeah, he was
Let's
just
go.
like, let's go. But
Let's
yes, going
Yeah,
back, the conventions.
sports fans are insane.
Yeah,
Like I know. Let me finish with
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
I don't know if it was in Mexico or South America or Latin America in general, right? It was in Latin America, but I forgot where exactly.
Mhm.
Like there's some people were playing football. That's the correct name, not
Yes.
soccer,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened exactly, but people got mad, right?
Mhm. Someone lost. Someone lost.
No, I don't know what happened exactly. What's the name? Referee? No.
Oh, the ref. It's a ref.
Is
guy.
it also referee? Because I know that there's a different word in Mexico for
No,
that.
I
Anyways,
think-
yeah, the
I
ref.
think the ref.
The ref. It
Yeah.
was the ref. Something
Mhm.
happened. The ref did something. People got mad at the ref. You know what happened after that?
Ref hate.
It wasn't.
People actually ganged up on the guy and fucking tore him to pieces.
Oh my
What the
god.
Yeah,
Destroyed
refs
him.
get a
Kill him.
lot of fucking hate.
Yeah.
This is like, South America, so I have to ask, is this like literal pieces?
Yeah, literal pieces.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wasn't there
Damn.
one case? I don't actually remember where it was, but isn't there a case of
Oh.
like starting like there was like a huge fight that was like
My dear Axe, it was in Brazil, of course.
Oh no, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, wasn't there like a huge fight where it was like like a bunch of people invaded the field and it started being like a fucking like actual like
Wars.
like it was like actually like people were getting it was almost considered like what do you call it, like the dancing plague and shit like that. What is that again?
Oh, when the people are like hysterical.
Yeah,
they
like
can't
mass
stop.
hysteria. Yeah, it was actually
Mass
like
hysteria,
a case
yeah.
of mass hysteria because literally people like that didn't have anything. They just started fucking each other up.
Very crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Conventions, pretty cool, bro.
Conventions are pretty cool.
I
Only gone like twice.
Yeah. I've been to a few to organize tournaments because I organize fighting game tournaments, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Fifth said, right? The experience really depends on what you go to.
Mhm.
Because when I go there and I organize stuff, I have fun because I'm doing my own stuff.
Right.
Right? It's cool. I'm doing my stuff. It's kinda stressful, but whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I go there just to hang out, it's super boring to me.
Yes,
It's like,
yes.
I mean, I made the round and saw all the shit. I'm like, what do I do now?
Yeah, that's been my experience.
I feel like when you go to a
Like-
con, if you don't go with like something in mind for you to do, it's super lame. Like
Yeah.
maybe buying,
boring
maybe
to
cosplay, and maybe playing.
And
the game.
maybe you're rich, like you can just buy shit and throw
Yeah,
money
yeah.
around, right?
Yeah.
That's fun, but
It's always overpriced there, though.
Yeah.
So
That
it's
is
almost
it. That is
never
awesome.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually have
especially.
like a lot of friends that I just meet like
During cons.
once a year. Like, oh, these are like my con friends that I'll see like once a year
Yeah.
and never like anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I mean,
Fucking
I
goodbye.
actually have that too. Where there's like, I mean, conventions here are really small, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
like the only reason I feel like you would go to a con is if you have something very specific you want to buy, right? Because it's like the
Right.
chance you have to get something. But
Yeah.
over here
Oh my
it
God, the
sucks
artist
because
gallery.
over here it sucks because it's like everything is like super like basic. It's always fucking Naruto and like My Hero Academia and shit like that. That's like you can fucking get that anywhere. But I always look at people like getting shit from Hololive or shit like that in conventions, and I'm like, man, I would actually be down to like getting some of that shit because it's like cool. It's something that I can't get, something that maybe I'd have to import from Japan or some shit like that.
Yeah. Actually, the Killing Joke comic I got from a con for $60.
Mhm.
Super expensive, right? But
Right.
I thought it was worth it because nowadays you cannot find it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like it's an old comic. You have to buy the
The-
big
on-
fucking quotes, deluxe, big fucking on quotes version, the one that is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, no, I need this, I don't care that it's $60.
I mean,
I was
you're gonna
looking out for
sell
that.
if you could sell that later.
Mm.
You're gonna like sell for a high price.
I don't know. I mean, I can sell it at least for $60, right?
Right.
Give me a moment, sorry.
It's alright.
I was looking out for the Killing Joke when I went to
Yeah, weird stuff like that.
Comic-Con,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't find it. I want to try going to some of the smaller cons around me because I've only been to London Comic Con twice, right? Fucking
Mhm.
huge shit. I've also been there on Saturdays, which has the most people.
Mhm.
And as you can see from the footage in the background, it's so fucking packed. I went there with two goals: to find Uma Musume shit to buy,
Mhm.
and to photograph cosplayers, right? But there's no fucking space.
Yeah, so you can.
And every time I'd see a cool cosplay, it would be in passing in this fucking traffic jam. So it's not like I can stop them for a picture.
Yeah. And I mean.
And
Yeah.
oh, go on.
No, go ahead. Finish your story.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't know really what to do there. Like, me and my friend that went, we were just like, okay, we'll start at the back, work our way to the front, go through Artist Alley and everything, right?
Mhm.
Didn't recognize anyone there. And the saddest thing, which I know I talked about with you guys, but all the Western styled artists was a fucking ghost town compared to like anime stalls right next to them.
With
Fucking
the music that I put.
heartbreaking.
The music that I put in the background while we were talking, like it crescendoed as you fucking talk. It was so depressing. It was like, thank God.
It is.
They
It
fucking
is
died.
It
legitimately
is sad
depressing.
though. Yeah, it is sad though because like from some of the stuff you showed and some of the stuff that you described, it sounded like it wasn't just like Sakimi-chan number 50. It was like people actually
yeah.
trying shit.
I mean, there were definitely a couple of those,
Right.
and they were getting like their fair share of attention.
Mhm.
Like there was an Ilya Kuvshinov styled person there.
Mm.
Might have even just been selling stuff on his behalf. I don't know. And they were swarmed, and there was literally like a Western like comic style dude, like literally sharing the desk next to him,
Mhm.
who had no one around him, and he had like a actually really cool style.
Yeah, it's literally that
And
thing.
do you look at his stuff? Like, do you stand around?
I mean,
Right.
I had a look and everything. I didn't buy anything because,
You're
to be
part of
honest,
the
I didn't buy anything from any artist alley. I wasn't interested in any of them. To be frank, I didn't see anyone I recognized, and there was a lot of cool stuff. There was nothing that was like, man, I'm gonna spend money on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
I'm
only
actually
thing
Yeah,
I bought-
usually that's the case for me as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that one time when I saw the Killing Joe was like, I was looking for that comic for the longest fucking time in my life, right? That's why I got it. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, even in niche places, people tend to be very particular about their stuff, like Bird Moz is talking about. Over here, we usually don't even have an artist alley. We just have like people reselling shit that's definitely been like,
Yeah,
they just stole it from the internet. Like,
it's more yeah, more than an artist alley. There's like a special artist,
Yeah,
or shit like that.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't have like 50 fucking people or shit
yeah.
hanging around. Special guest, super cosplayer, voice actor.
Yeah,
artist.
yeah.
That's what.
Mm.
I actually one time I met the guy that voices Goku in Portuguese. Is a
Oh,
cool
nice.
guy.
Nice.
Can you,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, come
Can you play a clip in the stream, please?
on. In the Patreon edit, I'll do it.
Can you please, because we're talking about Vegeta. Sorry, about Goku, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want that clip? No, sorry, that's the American guy. Then that's not the one. But anyway,
It says right there, Portugal stuff.
Portugal dub. Portugal. First of all, Portugal and and Brazil have like different dubs. So, but I'll hold on. I'll play it for a second. Hold on. It's the one where it goes like super. Yeah,
Am I gonna have to unmute the stream for this?
Just play it, bro.
I'm playing it. I'm playing the clip.
Play it on stream.
I'm playing the clip. I'm not showing the footage, but I'm playing the clip.
Oh, you can hear it, yeah. Okay. You guys.
Can you post in the chat or in the
Yeah, in the actual thing.
You guys can picture what's
Yeah, you guys can picture what's going on. Right?
I remember this.
Portugal dubs are horrible.
Oh, it's visceral.
It's so funny. It's so funny, bro.
Oh no, sucks as fuck. Jesus Christ. But I think that the thing with a lot of cons, the max enjoyment that I get is like hanging out with people that are doing cosplays. Cause, back when I was going, they like a couple of my friends would cosplay, and they at least would cosplay like stuff that was somewhat like just fun stuff, right? But I feel like, yeah, if it's crowded like that, the cosplay aspect is really worthless. Cause like the place that you used to have like the cosplay stuff was like an open field. It was like an actual like football field that they just they don't even put anything there. They just let people like hang out in it, and it was just fucking huge. Usually the best cons were hanging out with internet friends, but sometimes the cons themselves are good. See, I never went to like, the one thing that I wish I really had here was like actual panels, because most of the time whenever there's like a con here, it's mostly people just playing music or something like that, which can be fun, but it's like, it's nothing too special, right? I can just fucking go to a concert or something if I want that. But or there was a lot of also like people dancing to fucking K-pop shit in those, so that was always not fun. It was always...
One thing that disappointed me about this con is that there was no fucking like karaoke event this time, but they had a fucking K-pop dance section in the Japan section.
Oh man,
I was very upset.
Very popular.
It is very popular.
Very popular.
Yeah. I get it, but it's the same. I mean, I knew
get it,
people.
but
I
I
knew
don't like
people that legitimately were part of those groups. So I was
yeah,
it was
me too.
extra. It was extra trouble because I would have to like sit for it, and it was just, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. I never got it. I never got the point of it. The K-pop group and music thing, you know, at a con. It didn't make. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, man. Oh, whatever. They just fit in it whenever because it's popular, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's on the name, see?
yeah, from what I hear though, a lot of the con that I used to go to, this year I didn't go, and apparently it was awful because it was super crowded because, you know, after COVID, a lot of people, a lot of people like started going, but also two things: it's a really open field, and it was raining, so everyone's fucking crowding into the buildings, and also, it's just a bunch of people just completely, like, from what I heard, they were not selling anything, like, actual relevant to the con. It was like a Japanese culture con, right? But they didn't sell anything Japanese. It was mostly Marvel shit. And I was like, what the fuck?
man.
And apparently, and this has been a plague, apparently, on a lot of people that I've seen recently talk about it, and apparently it started to show up over here too, where it's like the mystery box stuff, where it's like
Yeah.
there's just a ton of shit like selling mystery boxes with like
The
anime
mystery
figures.
bags.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about that. I never heard about that.
So a bunch of them have gone out of like business. What was one? There was
No.
Was it loot box?
It's not like shit like loot box.
No, it's like
stuff-
literally
Oh,
just
I'm-
people that throw shit in bags, tape it
Yeah.
up, and sell it to you.
I see.
Yeah.
Those.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
Yes, I was actually gonna mention that from Eddie. A mutual friend of ours actually got ripped off by that because it was like, basically what they did was, they like, the whole con was just like,
He
he
put
went
shit on the back.
he yeah, just fucking take the shit, burn it up. But it was like the whole convention basically. He only could find one Danganronpa figure because that was like one from one of the characters, right? But he found like a mystery bag that was like, oh, it's Danganronpa themed, and he was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna get it. And then when he actually opened it up, it was just the same figure, except they marked up the price and like chucked in like a random thing that didn't have anything to do with it. So basically, even though technically it's worth more because there's another thingy in there, it's like something that no one cared about, right? So they just chucked it in there. So it just feels like such a ripoff. It's
Get on.
yeah, it's like literally like gotcha in real life. Just get home.
Yeah.
But I can actually gamble and maybe make some money instead of like getting an actual bag of shit.
Yeah, that's
I think they're starting to fall out of favor now. Because I remember last time I went to a con, which was back in 2016, long ass time ago, people were fucking crowding the like mystery bag stalls, right? And now when I went last week, there was like maybe a couple kids fucking falling for it. Felt so bad for them. But
Yeah.
you can also kind of like
this video.
tell the kind of people who in this
It's a
video, you
learning
can see a
experience.
couple
Do you want to
of-
tell the story in this video that you found? Thing?
So in
Oh, there's
con-
paper. There's paper right in the video.
Oh yeah, I think you. But we're walking by a trash bin. We see a bag sticking out of it, right? Like a pretty nice looking anime bag and everything. And my friend and I were wondering, man, wonder why that's there. It's a pretty nice bag. Maybe we should take it. But we end up just taking pictures of it because it's a funny anime bag sticking out of a trash bin. And then later we turned the corner like 5 minutes later, and there's a fucking mystery bag stall, and we figure someone got fucking pissed.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they're not still like falling out of favor because, or at least if they are, they're gonna.
They're definitely
fall
not
out
as
now.
popular as they used to be.
Because like I
Well,
saw
okay, when you
saw
put
a video from this famous internet fake celebrity, Vinny Vine Sauce. I really like his stuff, and he always does like videos on Comic-Con, and he said like that this year there was like full of the mystery box stuff, and like he showed like a fucking wall of it, and it was like, oh my
Oh.
god, who the fuck even gets that? It's like, it's such a bad deal. I don't know why anyone would fall for something like that, but at the same time, I guess I get it with like my friend, because it was like, there was also the whole thing where he was like, I wanted to get the figure anyway. I mean, I guess I got something else too, but it's just like, it's coming. I think that kind of stuff is coming.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
Fifth, how
Comic
many-
Con
how
there
many
was only
mystery
like
bags have you gotten, Fifth? Since
None. None.
This is your topic. Like, how many have you gotten?
None. I don't get any. I know how much of a scam they are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, were you the scammer?
No,
yeah, you were selling them, right?
no, I wasn't selling nothing.
Hey.
I swear I saw you try and offer me one.
Yeah, nice hustle, Fee.
Don't you run a gacha? That's like the biggest scam.
That is
Hey,
That is true. That
wait,
is
wait,
true.
wait,
That
wait.
is
That
true.
is true.
Wait.
Nah.
Don't hate on VTubers that run gotchas though. Hold up.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, we're
Oh, yeah.
it's two of you.
Chill.
You're not exempt from this, by the way.
Chill. I'm not feeling that. I don't care.
True.
The
Feels like Fifth.
just like Thief.
Beef is a villain, confirmed.
Mm.
The plot twist at
I'm
the end of this
not
game.
a
You do
villain.
gacha.
That's the big plot twist.
Evil than the
Evil ass.
actual evil guy. And
Uh,
then
The
the
guy for
flaming
Evil.
skeleton. It's crazy.
We're not so
do
different,
it,
you
I'm
and
good,
I,
man.
Thief. Not so different, you and I.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I think
Well, I'd say you are, but yes.
but I think the main thing about conventions, I would just want to talk about this while we're at it, is I really like the cosplay aspect of it. It's always like the
Yeah.
highlight for me.
Speaking of, the video just passed my favorite cosplay of the convention.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't-
About
What was
a
it?
couple 30 seconds back. The Raven guy.
Or why?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
you
right,
mentioned
right.
that,
Yeah, that guy.
I didn't get to
I'm
see
still
it.
smiling thinking about that. That was the
It's
nicest
fun.
thing.
It's fun to recognize somebody like that. It's like
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. That's like doing something very specific. I have
I'm
a
glad that he was happy that I recognized
I have a
him.
funny
Yeah,
story
yeah,
about
yeah.
that, but I can't tell that on Twitch. Yeah, but you know what? Which one it is? But
The one with
This-
were
this
were
guy-
you
this
were
guy
you the
record-
Robin next to the Raven guy or Raven girl?
That's us, bro.
I'm
Is
not
that you?
gonna-
Is that
I'm
you,
not
bro?
gonna talk
So
about
true.
that. I'm
Is
not
that
gonna
you?
talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that.
I mean, the Robin was wearing a face mask.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
That's
I'm not gonna
true.
talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that.
That little kid was packing.
Wait, huh?
Oh,
Oh?
Huh?
Walk it back. Walk it back. Did anyone here ever do like
Okay.
cosplaying stuff for conventions besides Thief?
Yeah.
yeah.
That got like complimented.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always some fucking obscure shit that nobody out there recognizes ever.
Mm.
I
Like,
want
I can
to.
tell you. Let me see.
Mm.
I I dress myself as Billy from Arakawa Under the Bridge.
Oh.
Hey.
Hmm.
I don't know if you know about him.
Mm. I mean, people reacted.
Yeah.
So, someone knows about it.
Positive
yeah.
murmurs.
Yeah.
It's a guy that has like a fucking cockatiel. What how do you call that in English?
Cockatiel.
Depends
Cockatiel?
on what species.
Yeah.
The bird. Ah, come on, shut up.
Cockatoo and cockatiel are different birds.
Ah, really? Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I had a
I'm just
cockatoo
gonna-
once, actually.
I'm just gonna call it a cakatua. So.
Mhm.
in
Alright.
Spanish.
Oh, call it a bird.
But yeah, it's this guy,
Let's see it.
and
He's pretty cool character.
he's pretty fucking cool. Yeah,
Let me put it on screen for people to see it.
yeah.
Uh,
I dress myself as a.
mm-hmm.
I didn't dress myself as the guy with the star head.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, but
so
like-
you were the bee girl. That's cute.
No, somebody else was the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Somebody else was the beast. It's the beard.
Got
It's a joke. It's the beard and the beast.
Hold on.
Better than
hold
the
on.
bees. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It's
So-
a sex joke.
Yeah.
Sex. I get it.
Now, okay, back to sex and violence. Was he based?
He's based.
Does
yeah,
he
he's
know?
based.
What was he cooking? I'm glad that
What
that
was
was
he
a
cooking?
that must have been a really cool Hotline Miami cosplay, but
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love Hotline Miami.
I love Hotline Miami.
I love Hotline Miami.
I don't think people recognize either of these fucking things, honestly.
people
I think
recognize
people recognize Hotline
Hotline
Miami first.
At least they know about the look, right?
Yeah,
I
like,
saw
yeah.
Hotline Miami.
The-
Yeah,
the
he was
chicken
getting a
head-
lot
the-
of photographs.
The chicken head like varsity jacket with like jeans. That's
yeah,
the
yeah, that's the
Hotline
one I
Miami.
saw at this con.
Nowhere will leave, Axe.
What?
Nowhere will leave, probably. I don't think they recognize that kind of shit.
I
Hotline Miami.
I wouldn't say so because I know a lot of my friends from college and shit. They know about Hotline
But you're a
Miami.
fucking nerd, though.
Yeah.
That's
So-
true.
you
Yeah, and-
fucking,
and who goes to
you
conventions?
fucking ran tournaments during conventions. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Shut the
but
fuck
the thing is, nerds don't go to conventions.
Yeah, they
He's
do.
got a point. I almost
It's a-
never go
it's
to
a-
Wait,
conventions.
what?
Wait a second.
It's a bunch of posers.
That's true. That's
True.
That's somewhat
True.
And
True,
that's,
true.
a couple of nerds do fall into it and eventually go.
Yeah.
Eventually,
I
they
went to
fall
a
for the
convention once in my life. I spent the entire day watching a marathon of Legend of Galactic Heroes in the screening room and
meme.
went
Oh,
home.
man.
That sounds awesome.
What are
some
some of your
Best
favorite?
convention of my life.
What is
How many people were watching, Marcus?
Um, like one other guy who left halfway through. It was great.
Okay.
I had the full theater to myself. It was
so
Yeah,
awesome.
much.
sure. That's cool, but it would have been like way cooler if there were a lot of people watching.
What are some of your favorite convention stories that you've had in your life? No.
I mean,
Everyone
I
hates
didn't- I just never
conventions?
had.
Absolutely
I've never
terrible.
been to one, but I think it's cool to hear about like the era of
Mm.
Yaoi panel.
I cannot talk about it on
No, the
Twitch.
Yaoi
sorry.
You
panel.
cannot talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
No,
I
that's
can't talk
fine.
about it on Twitch.
I legit cannot talk about mine on Twitch. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Cal went to for a forest.
You know,
Yeah, when I went, yeah. when I
I'm gonna
went
be
there for
honest.
like
I'm gonna be honest.
fucking
I would
Brony
I
Con
would
or whatever.
love to go to like a pony convention. That sounds
Dude,
fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
you will love
It-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we should
it's
totally
just
go.
Fucking fascinating. They don't exist anymore. Is there any?
I think there's some very niche ones, but there's not
I
like
mean,
the
there's gotta be,
huge
right?
fucking there's gotta be. There's not like the huge ones. Those are like dead, and
Mhm.
I'm sad that I missed out on it. It would be like interests aside, I think it would be like fascinating to like
Yeah.
experience that.
Yeah, I
Like
genuinely
even like a furry convention, it would be
Yeah.
like just genuinely fascinating to witness that in
Yeah.
person.
I legit would love to go to like a like rainforest or some shit where it's just like a bunch of furries going nuts. I find that
Oh yeah.
I think that shit would be fucking awesome.
That would
to
be
witness.
so cool to document.
Yeah.
You should eat the pizza there.
I didn't think of it. No, thank you.
You should definitely eat the pizza from Rainforest.
What I'm trying to say is I would absolutely jump in the foam pit and
Absolutely.
the
Mm.
ball pit.
And fucking land us first.
As we're talking about this, the stream is now was showing like a Tales of Equestria.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
board.
It's
Right there.
Yeah.
This is pre-recorded.
Right on.
after
This is
all.
pre-recorded
Yeah.
after all.
Yeah.
No, this is live. This
Yeah,
is
it's
on
live.
topic.
I'm there right now, guys.
Yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
is live. Whoa,
Okay,
amazing
well-
comment, Iron Mouse. Thank you. I'm so glad you
Anyway.
rated in.
Anyways, that's enough. That's enough.
That's enough comment.
Also, I just want to say there were so many Funko Pop stands, like walls
yeah.
of Funko Pops, and there were so many people buying them.
Yeah.
It was
That's my
insane.
favorite part of
I love
But,
Funko Pops.
My favorite convention story is just, I already said it, the cosplay guy who I recognized and was happy that I recognized him.
Mhm.
That's
It was honestly legitimately heartwarming.
Mhm.
Biggest
very-
smile on my
very
face.
wholesome. 300.
What we're trying
Yeah.
to say here is
It was pretty Reddit.
keep an eye out for the Every Man Has a Convention convention coming 2023.
Yeah, we'll get our own panel,
We'll
dude.
get our own panel. You know what? Vote us for Off
forward to
Kai. Vote us for Off Kai. Off Kai, open that shit.
No
Get us
way.
in there. Get us in there. Get us in there.
Get us
Balut,
in there.
balut that shit.
Gotta
Balut
love
that
the bit off
That
Kai.
was so fucking funny.
shit. Balut that shit. Get us in there.
Executioner sweep.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Axe sweep.
The show up on an off Kai
Active.
panel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fund Axe going to Off Kai. You know what? Do it. I'd go.
All right, let's all go.
Kawa too. Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, of course.
And
I'm
no
already
one
there.
else. And no one else. It
Wait,
would
what-
just be a
Yeah.
convention for the two of us.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh.
Just the two of us.
We
Do you have
can
anything
make
else to
it
say
into
about
the
your topic,
future.
Fif?
Nothing
Fif.
really.
Because I think it's been going for too long.
Yeah, it
I
has
mean,
been.
We've done it for
We
like
do that-
almost,
we do
like,
this
almost
every
an
time.
hour.
We do this every
We
time.
do
like,
this
hurry
every
up,
time.
okay.
We do it time.
Time to hurry up. Time to hurry up.
Okay.
Like,
We
I would love
started
to
it
keep
like
talking
maybe
about that, but
20
both
minutes
times.
ago.
Alright. Well, Thief is a very busy guy. So if you need to dock out after now, that's feel free to. But
Mhm.
we would love to have you for the rest of the things too. But let's
But
go
but
over
I'm gonna
let's-
hate you if you do.
let's go over to Calaveras now.
Oh shit.
Calavera,
You're gonna make
the
us really
stigma.
sad.
Wait, what?
Oh.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Okay.
Calavera, the stigma of walking simulators. Go.
Walking simulators, do you know them? Some people like them, some people hate them. I am okay with them. What do you think?
Actually, I used to be on the bandwagon of
Yo, I
all the
hate
fucking
him.
shit, cause like obviously you
yeah,
had
yeah.
like what was it, Dear Esther, which started the fucking like
Dear Esther
stigma
gone
against
home.
it, right? Yeah. But like
Yeah.
lately, there like past couple years, there's been some like legitimately good ones.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't think they beat the stigma, but they're like there's good ones. I don't really care either way now.
I mean,
Yeah.
nowadays it's used as an insult for something in video games.
Yeah.
Nowadays, not
Like
nowadays.
I-
It's always been.
The term started as
well,
like
it
a
has always
derogatory
been.
description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now people are like, it's a walking simulator. Like, okay.
Yeah.
See,
It's
people
what
people say
it's a descriptor now instead of an insult, really.
I
people say these days like a lot of walking simulators are like parodies, right? But I mean, like what was the like one of the originals was what Stanley Parable?
Stanley Parable, Dear Esther.
That shit was fun.
I mean, if you actually, I mean, it's fun because if you look into it, right? Because I did a little bit of research before the stream. Um, what you could call a walking sim started like back in the day with Doom. Like people will make
Right.
like maps where you just walk around and shit, right? Because
Mhm.
people were fascinated
Yeah.
with it. Like, oh, I want to make like a house and shit,
Mhm.
right? It's not all about enemies. You just want to walk around and look at nice stuff, right? That's basically a walking simulator, and that was like years ago, right?
Right.
Decades ago, even. But yeah, like lately, there's been a lot of that because it's super easy to do, right? Like anybody can make one of these. Just throw all the assets,
Yeah.
add some moody lighting and like some creepy stuff. Sometimes not even that. That's the weird stuff, right? Because Gone Home, for example, a lot of people were thinking that Gone Home was like a horror game because it's like, oh, you're in this house alone by yourself and it's dark and it's creepy
Yeah.
and wow, it's all scary, but nothing fucking happens. It's not actually a horror game. It's just like you walk around, you read some diaries. I haven't played the game myself. Game, quote unquote. But yeah, just walk around and look at stuff, and oh, it's a story. It's just telling you a story, and that's it. There's basically no gameplay, right?
Right.
Mhm.
It's just walk around and triggers shit, and the game ends. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And it's fun because, well, it's not fun. It's funny because a lot of people don't even know what a walking simulator could be, right? Going Home is a walking sim. Firewatch is a walking sim,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Those are
Isn't
legit
Firewatch really
walking
good?
sims.
I hear it's really good.
The
Yeah.
story is pretty damn good. I gotta
Okay.
say that. And it's just fun. It's a cozy game. The music is great. The voice acting is great. The story is great.
Wasn't it made
But
by
you
some Valve people?
I don't remember that. I
Oh.
don't remember really. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good story, good mystery. But you don't really need to think. It's the thing with walking sims that you don't really think, right? It's just a turn off your brain. It's like a movie.
It's
Enjoy the
it's like a
moment.
it's like a movie or like
It's
a
basically a
fucking ebook
movie
being
where
narrated to
you
you.
move the camera. That's it.
I mean, it comes down to the old phrase: "A shoddy workman blames his tools." I don't think a good developer can make an entertaining walking simulator. A bad developer can't. That's it. It's not the genre's fault. If it's a bad game, or if it's not
Yeah.
entertaining, or if it's shoddily written, that'll show. It'll prove itself.
Yeah, of course. But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
some people just hate him.
I think
I
it's
get it.
because the early ones, like quote unquote early, like Gone Home, Dear Esther, etc., they were like the too deep 5U sort.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like what like gave people a bad taste about walking simulators. But
Yeah, they're
one that
simple.
I really like I think it could be a walking simulator was a Journey on the I think it was PlayStation 3.
Journey's
Yeah, I
right
put
there.
that. I
Yeah.
put that there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
you
one's
could
fucking
consider
great.
that. It's a beautiful game. It's it's kind of lame to say that, right? To say this, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it either way. It's
No,
an
it is.
experience that I really want everybody to, well, experience, right?
I've never experienced it because I've never had a PlayStation, but like
Journey
it,
is great.
like everything I've heard about it and everything I've seen because I've like
You should
I've
play it. It's on Steam.
watched it. Is it? Is it on Steam
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
I
on
think
Steam.
it's on Steam
Yes.
now.
now? Oh, that's sweet.
You should play it now, like legit. It's like 20 minutes, and I
Like-
played over and over and over again. I don't know if you know how it works, but it pairs you up with somebody.
Yeah. I always heard like stories
And-
of people getting
and I
paired
was
up, and you
like-
can only talk with the button, right?
Yeah,
Like
you do like
beeping at
little,
people.
you do a little like radar sign, so you know.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding. Just a little sound like a bell ring,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you can try to talk like that, right? But yeah, it's just like I play the game over and over again myself. Like even though it's like 20 minutes long, and it's the same game.
Mm.
But it's just fun to like see people and like help them get through the game and like you start you don't know anything, but later on you become like something like a master of
You
sorts,
become
right?
like a guide. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a guide actually. Like it's just fun, and there's a lot of things you can do in the game. Like there's fucking movement tech in the game. But I mean, it's fun. But even then, it's just a walking simulator. Nothing
Yeah,
changes.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
cannot lose. You cannot lose
yeah.
at all. There's no way for you to lose in this
See,
game.
I think that my stigma for walking simulators kind of went away from being about walking simulators and it
Mhm.
went to being about quote unquote movie games. Because I
Oh
feel like there
yes.
is a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's, and I still think that even now, I think even the stigma that I had for like movie games is kind of like wearing off too. Where even though it's not something that I am particularly like crazy over,
Yeah.
besides The Life is Strange, which is one of the greatest fucking stories ever written because it's so fucking funny. I can't believe they made like a perfect comedy all those years back.
I actually I
But-
somewhat enjoyed Life is Strange
Of
1.
course you would. The girl has a camera. Of course you would.
It was before I was
Shut
into
the
cameras, but maybe it was
Yeah,
destiny.
It was destiny.
This was the awakening. I
This
see.
was-
I,
Yeah,
I
this
thought
is
I
this is
just
what
I
got you
legitimately
into
thought
it.
Life is Strange 1 was pretty cool.
Uh huh.
The
Right.
rest were
I
dog
think
shit.
the idea of the Life is Strange is cool, but it was.
It had
I
some
don't know-
very
not
comedic
for me.
moments.
I don't
though.
know
also.
anything about the fucking story.
Keep an eye out for the Executioner Life is Strange Patreon streams. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna relieve it. But I feel like walking sims. I think that it's kind of like pointless to like fucking dunk on them now because they're not trying to sell you on being a video game anymore. Like you said, they're trying
Yeah.
to sell you on being an experience. And as like, and as dumb as that may sound, it does make a difference just trying to advertise yourself as something different. Because I'm not going in expecting, I'm not going into Journey expecting like, oh, I'm gonna do Mario Wahoos, right? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
get a power star and shit like that. I'm not gonna run away from a chain chomp. No, I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna go through something, and it's gonna be like chill and different. And I'm
I
meant to have like discovery and shit, right?
I think part of it is that these days walking simulator can be like a pretty broad term.
Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be so broad. I was going to bring that up. Because
like,
the two games that I put there, right? Soma and Scorn.
I don't like Soma, by the way.
You don't like Soma?
No,
Kill yourself.
I didn't like it that much.
Okay, let's not talk about that. We can talk about that later, okay? Soma,
Well,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you like this. I don't know if you know this about Soma. In that game, you cannot lose.
Yeah.
There is no game overs. There is monsters that chase you around. You cannot lose.
Yeah.
Literally. Whenever you get hit by them and you die, quote unquote, you just get sent like to a different room in the area. That's it. So
Yeah, you
this
just wake up.
basically, yeah, you just wake up somewhere else. This is pretty much consists. This is a walking sim, true and true, right?
Yeah.
You could say that.
You should kill yourself later.
There's some puzzles. Are there puzzles in the game? I forgot.
There's it's not really puzzles as
It's
much
just-
as like
it's just-
find item and bring
Yeah,
it
find
to
item,
it.
bring
It's
it, yeah,
basically
just trigger
keys to
stuff.
open door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's branching paths.
Speaking of
Um,
puzzles, though, Scorn. There's been like 3 people now that all have been playing Scorn, and I just saw them fucking stuck in that one, the one puzzle where it's like you dragging shit around the panel.
The fucking claw machine thing?
Yeah, the claw
Oh.
machine thing.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
I wasn't.
Everyone
I-
knows.
I don't.
I wasn't stuck. I wasn't stuck there.
You
Come on.
were stuck.
I haven't
No.
seen. I
No, sir.
haven't
You
seen.
were there for like 30
I
seconds.
haven't
Yes.
seen. I haven't seen any gameplay of this game other than that claw machine and like the dick getting sucked. That's it.
I
That's
haven't
it.
seen the dick suck. Can you shut up? Shut up. I haven't seen that.
Ah, come on.
I haven't seen
Okay.
anything of fucking
Anyways, Nesu, I'm gonna say this. I wasn't stuck. I was trying to do something that was impossible, literally.
That's
Then
not
you
being
were
you were
stuck.
stuck.
Oh my
You were
God.
stuck, my guy.
I found the solution like 10 seconds in. Then I was like,
Then it wasn't
maybe-
impossible.
No, the thing I wanted to do was impossible. Like I wanted.
And you were stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna explain. You agree? I found the solution, right? I
Right.
found the solution.
Welcome
You
to
could
So you
take
weren't
one.
stuck.
You could take one egg out, and I was like, oh no, I can take this thing out, but there's another one here, and it's two pieces instead of one. And you had to drag the fucking thing out, right? But it was impossible because to be able to do that, you literally had to bring out the piece the egg that was one piece. Then that thing gets cracked, and you can pull out the other one, right?
Right.
How the fuck was I supposed to know? Maybe it was like, oh, maybe I can pull this one out first.
Kala,
But that was literally impossible. I found the solution, then was being stupid about it. That's why I got quote unquote stuck. I got stuck
Okay.
doing something impossible.
okay.
But I found the solution real fast.
Right.
There's
But you
a
were
difference.
stuck.
Shut up.
But you were
Uh,
So
stuck.
you got stuck.
I
you got
wasn't stuck on my idiocy yet. Anyways.
To go back
that's
to-
another. And that's a fun thing. That's a fun thing that that's why I put Scorn there, right?
Mhm.
Like you said
Yeah.
before, like the term walking sim is so vague, little.
Yeah.
Lately.
Yeah, it's so
you
broad
you saw
now.
that guy? You saw Darth Maul being really angry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real man.
Yeah, the term is like so broad now. Like
Mhm.
people say Scorn is a fucking walking sim. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You shoot people. There's puzzles. You die. You can die. You can lose.
I mean, I've literally
Like-
seen people call Portal a fucking walking sim.
Yeah.
That's how
dumb.
people.
Like,
That's how far people go. Like I can see you
Anything
calling,
that you hold W for.
Yeah,
is a
I can
walking
see.
sim.
I can see people calling like Yumeniki or shit like that a walking sim. But
Yeah.
Portal,
I mean, Yumeniki is has puzzles and stuff.
yeah, it has
Mm-hmm.
puzzles, but I feel like a walking sim can have a few puzzles. I don't think that's like.
I don't think
Uh,
think so because that's a puzzle game, bro.
I think it's fine.
A walking sim,
I
the
think
way I say it is literally you just walking sim. You walk
Mm.
from point O
Oh.
from point A to point B, right? Something happens, you walk to point C.
But things
It's,
can.
it's basically triggering flags.
But things can have
Okay,
like
it's weird.
multiple genres. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. I think walking sim like
fine.
the walking sim by itself just needs to be that. Like you cannot be like, oh, it's a first person shooter that is also a fucking Tetris game, right?
I don't know. I can
I mean,
see it.
I wouldn't. I
You can
wouldn't.
just shoot
I
the
wouldn't-
pieces, and they have
You,
to like.
you get
form
bullets
together.
every match you
yeah.
make.
Okay, maybe that's wrong.
Yeah.
But
No, you
walking
can
sim
definitely
is
mix
like
them together.
walking sim. The only way for a walking sim to be a walking sim is for you to only walk.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
see what you mean.
combine-
I see what you
you
mean.
combine it with anything else. If you add anything else, it becomes that genre.
I see what you
Yeah.
mean, but I think that there's definitely a degree of like you actually implementing shit, right? Because like for example, I would feel the same way towards a visual novel, right? But a visual novel can definitely have puzzles inside it. You see what I mean? Like it can have like little things that you have to figure out
Yeah.
with like
Yeah.
and you could make the argument that a visual novel is only a visual novel once it has none of that, right? But you still make choices in a visual novel, and you still make choices in a walking simulator. So in the end, it would still end up being a game. You know, it's an interactive media. It can do whatever you want.
I guess you could say it's like it depends on how
Mhm.
heavily it leans
Yes.
into the puzzles.
Yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't call Portal a walking sim.
Of course it's
Absolutely not.
That's a puzzle game.
Yeah,
You need to
absolutely
think.
not.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like a walking sim is fucking journey. You just walk from point O.
Yeah, yeah.
And even journey, there's some like
Some
amount of
platforming.
platforming.
Yeah,
Firewatch though. Firewatch and going home.
definitely.
You
walking
use-
sim, yeah.
You just walk. You don't jump. You don't crouch. I mean, maybe you do. it's like-
Firewatch at
it's-
best, you
it's-
take
it's-
pictures, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like and it's
you
not
say
pictures that you
pictures?
can miss or
Yes,
anything
you
like
take
that.
pictures in this game.
Let's go.
But yeah, it's just you just walk and trigger something, and something happens, and you
Mm-hmm.
oh wow, something happened. I wonder what's gonna happen next. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Layers of Fear is also a walking sim.
Soma,
That one's alright.
Soma. You could argue that it's like a walking sim, even though there's an enemy, right? But at the end of the day, you just run around. You cannot defend yourself or anything like that. Fucking
yeah.
Soma is more of a walking sim than Journey.
First of all,
Yeah.
I just want to address something in the chat right now. I am not
Mhm.
giving Kojima the fucking
Ojima.
A
satisfaction
genre.
of creating
I don't-
the Strand genre. I'm
I
not
don't know what
giving
that
them
is.
Strand type.
the Strand
know what that
type
is.
game. Fuck you. That's not a genre. That